Yeah. A lot of work.
Oh, sorry, my tanks and red mage.
That's a lot of work. Did well done.
Getting there. So I gotta switch over to Ishgard Restoration for a bit. But I think
What are you getting from Ishgard?
just filling up on the random prizes.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care about the score too much, but
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're already on 12, that's right.
I think I need more gathering melds to hit the higher level.
Maybe. What gathering gear are you in? Are you still in the dwarven stuff?
No, I've got the full of the new. I just don't really have melds to it. More than the guaranteed slots.
Probably.
Not good enough. I got really into fixing my clamor, so I spent more time on that.
All right. So do we want to go over
Big dudes.
yeah, the big dudes? What might be a good idea is doing this in sequence. So we'll say Paco's party is 1, Kiana's party is 2. If we could go casual midday, I think it's meaning the word.
Discussing glamour, not strat stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so here, Gunnar, do you mind coming to stand on 2?
I had to zoom out, couldn't find out what 2 was.
You're fine, no worries. Okay, so what I think we should do is effectively, we know what number we're going to get. We saw that we get our numbers almost immediately, correct?
Yeah.
So I think what's reasonable is let's also pretend that near the 3 marker is going to be where the knockback comes from, okay? So what I think seems reasonable is the number 1 people. Actually, I'm going to instead use A and B to represent these because I want to use these numbers. Using numbers sounds good. Let's pretend that then the she cleaves to the east, so that means the west side is safe. What we should effectively be doing is having the laser beams go out like there. This would be symmetrical, so pretend that I'm the laser beam for the south side, while the rest of the party is at the 3 marker effectively. Right? So if you, let's do tanks, healers, melee, ranged as 1, 2, 3, 4 in that order. So tanks would be then near the 1 marker, and then scratch would be south here. And then 2s would go out, the healers, as soon as the 1 goes off. The 2s would go out. Paco would then go to the 1 marker, or no, the south here, and Kiana would get. No, that is correct. Sorry. I'm in Kiana's group. Paco would go to the 1 marker because he would be on 2 that side. Kiana would go down here. Then number 3s would go out and switch, and then number 4s would go out and switch.
We
the
don't-
idea of this?
We don't see which side she cleaves from until like 2 or 3.
Correct.
So we wouldn't know which side is safe as much as we just have.
No, the cleave goes off at the same time as number 1.
The
As the first beam.
Okay, you're not talking knockback then, you're talking the cleave itself.
Correct. I'm not talking knockback.
Then-
I'm talking about the half room cleave itself here.
Okay, I thought you were saying the half room cleave was going to take C. So if you're saying the half room cleave is on this side.
Correct. We are safe over here.
Yeah, okay, so we're stacking as a full party and just the numbers are going out north, south.
Just the numbers are going at. Yeah, and then as soon as we figure out where the final beams are, it might even be that 3 is directly north and south, the third laser beams, that might be reasonable. And then what ends up happening is this might get a little tight just because I don't want to pull the boss. What might end up happening is even though the safe side was over here for the half room cleave, if the knockback is from here, it might be party. Then Kiana's number 4 and Paco's number 4. We might get pushed back like this, right? There's a possibility of this. And then we would get pushed back towards the center-ish.
I'm gonna assume the knockback is all the way across the field.
Just about, I would imagine.
Yeah, it might be just better to just invuln that thing.
Try to, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, remember
Definitely.
she's gonna drop a stock right afterwards. So you
No.
need to know kind of where to end.
Okay, no, yeah, it was a stock after. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming there's a release
Looking
there.
on the treadmill now, there's not enough time to just run over. Time enough to just run over for what?
The knockback.
Yeah, the knockback.
No, I imagine it happens as the fourth laser beams are going off.
Oh.
If I remember from the video. So does this make sense? Jump if it makes sense? Cool, I think so. Yeah, we of course have to get there again, but
Yeah, let's
I was
get
thinking,
there. Let's
yeah.
get the statue positioning. Let's
Yep.
survive at least 2 lasers.
yeah,
Wait, let me pull up the trusty picture.
the trusty
have-
picture. Yep,
We
feel
still
free.
have to do our Titan boulders.
Yeah, Titan boulders still needs a little work, but we're luckily missing 1 does not kill us. Missing 2 probably kills us. 2 per series of channels. Oh, I got it up. It's cool.
Yeah, I like it.
That's the older shirt as well.
Yeah, older shirt,
But-
newer pants.
Newer pants and boots. Those boots. I actually want those boots.
They're very textured.
I generally stick to heels, but those boots are absolutely.
I'm
Boot check.
Missing one boulder doesn't kill us, depending on which boulder it is.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if 1 boulder is left over, that is what I mean. If 1 boulder is left over, then we'll live-ish with a damage down. 2 will probably kill us. Thanks, Dan Scratch.
getting there.
Yeah, no worries. We're all good now.
On the DPS again at the moment.
Trick. Battle voice. Litany. Divination.
Stacks.
Left.
Brick.
Out. Enter.
Out, corners, stack after. Big stuff.
Trick. Trick intent. Reprisal.
Gonna be Shiva soon, right? Yeah.
Reprisal. Addle.
Who's that? You want to do 2 minutes after?
Yeah.
North south.
Trick in 10.
Come on into health. You ready for knockback resistance? Go.
Superstar.
Good work, guys. Good work.
We were facing her staff.
Divination.
Oh, we have Titan.
Titan next.
Oh no, yeah, you're right.
By the way, D, you should probably take her sometime around Titan, because if you're on the north stack, or at least after the beam.
Alright.
What's up?
Remember your guide. Use
Know
your
where
eyeballs a
North
bit.
is.
Reprisal. Battle voice. Litany.
Come into health.
Trick in 10. Trick. Devotion.
Is that just damage stuff, I'm assuming?
No, I got clipped by blue because I was just wrong.
Oh,
I
okay.
moved that too late.
I got the Zev.
Alright, we're
Yep, this is the
prioritizing
stack.
B, C.
Yeah.
Reprisal.
Prioritizing southeast.
Depending on what we do.
Yep.
Out. Sides.
Sides out,
Yep. so
just
Bravo.
outside Bravo.
This has the shake on it.
Easy game.
Trick
Yeah,
in
good
10.
work, guys.
Alright,
Stacks are going to be near A and Charlie.
yep. Yeah, that's probably a good spot, D.
Trick.
Try and be in
Divination.
the star first before the stacks go out.
She's stalking out north-south for later.
Oh, we have one.
Fox.
That was Ramu Leviathan.
The party at C,
Right.
Or not C, middle?
Oh, we have to stay. Sorry, we have to stay north and south to make this work.
Yeah, well, the tank does at least.
Oh, does it face the tank specifically?
Yeah, she's cleaving based on where the
Out
tank is.
north south.
Okay, so the tank will have to stay north and south there until she starts to cleave. Then we move.
Trick in 10.
But good work.
Oh, some serious first pull magic.
We didn't even get a button.
My free company didn't put raid buffs on, and my food's already almost dead. Rip.
My free company. Everybody just puts up us.
Mine are a bunch of crafters, so I'm running with those.
What the fuck?
Crafting buffs?
No, they're running crafting buffs, so I'm running those, because I have
Battle
140 of them.
Who uses crafting buffs? For like 20
Devotion.
control. Like what?
Do you guys want that shake on that big stack beam or the
Reprisal.
AoE right after?
I don't think we need much damage mitigation on that stack one.
I can use it on the AoE right before then.
I could
Yeah,
probably
obliteration.
I could probably throw up wings.
I mean, because shake is just sitting there waiting to use on
Yeah.
spread.
Obliteration might be good.
Right.
Oh.
Enter.
Out,
corner,
corners, spread.
Trick in 10.
No. I got stuck.
Grab Scratch, we need help
Trick.
here.
I'm gonna
Faint.
Unless you're gonna paladin or something.
I should have, but
I don't
Oh.
have benediction for these tank busters. That's what I'm dead for.
I was like,
Home gang's out.
that was inclemency.
This is
Let's see. Diamond Frost. Yeah.
It's not gonna be a win
first full magic.
Second full murder.
Yeah, it sounds about right. Yo, I have Swedish fish again. So when I bought a pack of Swedish fish earlier, I actually bought 2, like weeks ago. I just found them.
And Suze, you know Russian machine never breaks.
Nobody will eventually have to retire at some point.
What never breaks?
Russian machine never breaks.
Trick in 10.
I may or may not have been like falling asleep in my chair before the party invite came out. I'm so tired.
Battle
I'm
Boy.
assuming that's an Ovechkin reference, since you're from that area, Scratch.
Divination.
Slightly. It's older
Devotion.
than Ovechkin, but
Reprisal.
definitely uses it. That's just a Cold War era slang.
Holy direct crits, man.
Brad,
Right. North
Nice.
south.
Oh, this one's gonna be fun. Under close. And then spread out.
Trick in 10. Trained. Reprisal.
I am very glad that's just a damage down and not a vuln.
Oh, yeah. I've got enough for full ring this week for some more tenacity. Just to make that a little more bearable.
Reprisal.
What's that?
Trick in 10.
got her.
Obliteration coming up. Remember to heal first.
Reprisal.
I'm getting Zeus.
Divination.
No, we're north.
Coming in and taking bubbles.
Reprisal. Litany.
Looking for help.
Devotion. Trick in 10.
Who is this?
Last one.
Brand. One Kiana.
Oh, sorry, that's the difference, but yeah, that's my fault.
Yeah, so that one blues are only north or east.
Shiva's getting really clean now.
Yes. Now that you said that, we're gonna wipe on it for an hour.
We did lose 2 people on that last one.
Battle
Yeah, but
Voice.
everybody else came out of it pretty high health.
Divination.
I think that was it mechanical failure or was it,
Reprisal.
I don't know what Gunner's was. He was lower than everyone else going into the rest.
Wait, for
sounds
what?
like Gunner.
For Shiva.
Oh, I got hit by an icicle exploding.
Oh, yeah.
The AoE around it.
Wow.
Wait, so did Suze die and then you got hit with the stack?
Back.
I'm not sure how that worked.
Right.
I thought they just exploded naturally.
If,
North south.
very,
They're not tethered to someone, they will go
Out.
up.
yeah.
North, south, stack right after.
Trick and 10.
Thanks,
Trick. Feint.
Shiva! Let's take it.
Reprisal. Addle.
Alright.
Trick and 10.
I'll move.
Ew.
You ready for knockback for 50? Go.
Nice.
Got them.
Superstar.
Divination. Trick. Reprisal.
What can go for tart?
Reprisal.
And spread out just a tiny bit.
Litany.
Help. See?
This is the wrong.
Yeah.
This is a
Scoochie.
good try.
Trick and 10.
Very peculiar.
What's wrong?
I thought it was the second one. We focused so hard on who got what when we were initially discussing it that I messed with my brain. Was not expecting things.
Battle Voice. Trick. Divination. Devotion. Reprisal.
Stack.
Left. North
Enter.
south.
In corner stack.
Trick in 10. Trick.
Banked.
Reprisal. Reprisal. Addle. Trick in 10.
Snapback resistance.
Divination. Trick.
There's some damage source we're not fully
Reprisal.
getting there yet.
Somewhat.
Damage source during that we're not fully getting.
I don't know why Taco got so low there. That's
I did too. I Tetra myself after the knockback.
But everyone else besides you and Taco, I think, are okay, right?
Yeah, but there's usually like 1 or 2 people that are just extra low, and I'm not entirely sure
Reprisal.
what causes it yet.
Right. There's only one blue this time,
Litany.
and there's north.
yeah, first pattern.
Yeah, that's me. Redemption Arc.
Next blues are north-south.
Yep.
Second pattern.
Trick in 10. Devotion.
Me again. Double Redemption Arc.
Trick.
Last one is northeast.
North and east. Not northeast, north and east.
North and
Hey, it's me again.
Man,
Triple
roll,
redemption
roll,
arc.
okay.
My redemption arc.
Nice. That's clean.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Good work, guys.
Alright, we stack up. We gotta get boom boom.
The game was like, alright, we have to
This is my
teach me
shake.
how to do this.
Reprisal.
Yeah. Yeah, this is probably the better shit, to be honest. That's good. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I can
like
keep
this.
her here and then
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
guys I'm just gonna run to wherever the hell you guys go.
Yeah, yeah. Right. Which will be whatever is the
Outside.
safe spot that is near southeast.
Outside, so
outside.
B.
East.
B.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trick in 10.
Get her faced.
Yep. Alright. So tanks will remain north and south
Divination.
of the boss.
Trick.
Outside
Sides and out.
for later.
Yep. I'm moving.
Thanks. I'm one.
Left.
Okay, the safe side is
West.
Oh,
Oh, that's
forward.
2, 3.
Outside.
Wait, you know?
Somebody from the north side was cleaving the south.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just have to be aware of which one you're tethered to, and then you run to that side for your number.
But
Yeah,
the next question is, do you actually
Trick in
have
10.
to?
Yes. Well,
I don't think so.
What do you mean?
So, the dude is at A, Mr. McDuders, and I am at here, and the laser beam goes off. Yeah, the laser beam person. Everybody at 1 presumably is safe.
Like a max melee, I guess.
Yeah. Yes.
I think
Do you have a video recording to figure out how wide those beams are?
they look fairly.
That would be helpful. Yeah. So if it's thin, then yeah, you're absolutely right. If not, you're gonna have to go a bit away.
I have a beautiful video that will show all of it.
Part of
Cute. I definitely blasted everyone.
that does add some complexity for the other people too, because then you have to be cognizant of if the person tethered north is on the south side if you're already south. Like for example, if we're deliberately tethering to north and south statues, then you know if you're south when you're like always safe to be here. But if the other person,
Well, yeah, I was gonna say that's the two questions from the video. Can we figure out did the people who stack get tethered to their statue?
No, I've gotten tethered to
I did not get
different statues.
Okay.
You can be
And then-
stacked to the other.
Which means if there's no way to prep that, then you need to look. And then the next question is how wide is that beam? So can we do what Maid said, which is we all stack in one spot and either shoot through it or outside is both safe. The only problem with you stacking through it, May, is you potentially are shooting your other person who has the same number.
which is what I just said. That the-
Shooting your other person who has
So
the same number.
so if you've got 2 May and you go there, although you're shooting it, the person with 2 on the other side is getting hit potentially.
How?
Why? How? Because the statues are across from each other,
Yeah.
right?
The statue would just be going in the
So
same.
if the statue is C, it goes straight out here.
As long
Yeah.
as you're
And the statue
behind
is A,
the
and the
statue,
beam
right?
goes over here.
Well-
and well, ignore that. Ignore that countdown. And the other person should not be hit.
Right. So the two people would be at, for example, the 2 marker and the 3 marker. Right. Those are the only possibilities of the people with 2.
Not necessarily though.
Where else would the 2 person be?
So there's 2 people that get tethered with get a 1 marker, 2 people with a 2.
Yes, 2 people with a 3 and 2 people
And
with
if
4.
we're not forcing people to run to be adjacent to the statue that they're tethered to, you could run into a situation where someone that was in the south party stack and is just sort of hanging out is down here in position for 1. but-
They shouldn't be hanging out. They should be at the 1 marker. Right?
Yeah. When we
Yeah, the whole,
That's what we
whole
decided?
party should be at
yeah,
one.
the whole
party
party
should be at
moves.
1.
Yeah, you
That's
Or
what we
like-
discussed.
The opposite side, whatever side's safe.
Yeah, the safe cleave side.
You got
Like-
the video?
Sorry, yeah, I was answering questions.
Yeah, I mean
does that
the only way it
resolve
works
that
the only
issue,
way it
Kiana?
works is if we're sitting at 1.
It still feels like you're forcing people to do more figuring out on the fly. If you're not.
All they have to do is
What?
know what number they are, and then they run to 2 if they're south,
Yeah,
or they run to
or
3
3. What
if they're north. When their
what
number
figuring out
comes
do you
up.
think they have to do?
But that doesn't match what you were saying earlier.
What did you think I was saying earlier?
Wondering if it was possible, if you were tethered to the one at A, if it would be possible to be at 2.
Correct. That is
Yeah,
what I
correct.
am suggesting. So all 4 people who were at the Charlie marker in your stack can do their beam right here. And all 4 people who was in Paco's stack can do their beam at 3.
No
Now
matter which.
the whole party moves to 1. Everyone. But you don't have to think about what side you're tethered to. You just have to think about what number.
We are okay. That's the part I was missing then. That we were just keeping it static per initial stack group, not which.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, which statue you're tethered to doesn't matter as long as everyone is in the right spot.
But
Let me.
that's only if the beams
the beam
are thin
isn't too
enough,
wide.
right?
Yeah,
Correct.
it's-
Yeah. That does depend on that. I'm getting the clip right. Sorry. I had to answer questions.
And I mean, you
And-
just move to a little east if it's, a little wider. If it's super wide, we have to rethink it.
Yeah. We could be throwing the strategy out the window. Let me get
Well,
this.
don't
I mean,
think
my
they're that
last, hold on,
wired.
the last video the video I uploaded last time is still in Discord, and you can see the beam. Not very well, actually, because I'm staring at it straight on. But
Yeah, I was thinking.
But you
Maid's
can see
video
me
last
stand
time,
in
him
between.
clipping everybody.
whoever gets shot first.
Yeah, so there's too many beams going off for yours.
You
Yeah,
can see
they're
me
running
stand. You can see me stand between Kiana and Zev, who have the first dot, and I am okay.
I had the third one for that.
In the video that I posted last time.
Oh, from last time. Okay.
Yes. You and Zeb had the first dot, and I stood in between you guys, and I was okay. I was really close.
The beam. Looks like it's relatively large, but I think if it's done properly, it could be fine. All right,
Like
so
that's the post part, but that's not the beam itself.
so we should make a decision once I upload this, I guess, because this is a really clear view of where we would need to stand in order to do this, and it is uploading now, so taking a while.
If there's room, I like the way that I now understand.
Which is everybody is on the same side, no matter who you're tethered to.
Yep. Just because it eliminates one side of movement.
I think there will be enough room, but we'll probably have to be absolutely max melee at Delta. So check out this video. It starts right as the stacks are landing. The stacks might have to be exactly on the markers. Like, we want to be really consistent about this. So on the marker is probably better than not on the marker. And you can see the laser beam is large. The thing I want to pay attention to when watching my video is, does Gunner get hit? Because Gunner is in melee range. Gunner does not get hit by my laser beam. And Gunner is on the target line. It looks like there's a very clear amount of room to be able to stand there.
They're narrower, I think, than you thought, because I don't get hit by the first one.
You don't get hit. Lots of people don't get hit by the first one.
I should get absolutely wrecked by that based on where I'm at.
This might be a good strategy.
So then, if nobody got hit with that one cross, when do we... Oh, it's the second one that...
Yeah, the second one blasts everyone, because I think we're all freaking out over the first one.
Where is the person who had two on the north tether?
I don't know. I can try and see.
It would be
It's Zev. It is Zev.
Okay, so Zev is basically not far enough.
I think what hits people with this set. Yeah, so in this situation, if the golems, the dudes, whatever, was on Alpha and Charlie, if your laser beam goes directly east or west, having it a little bit more north protects the party even more when you're on the Delta marker or the Bravo marker.
I'm starting to think all of Raid Strats is just Pythagoras.
Yes. Yeah. So I understand this about myself. I use a lot of geometry when thinking of strategies. I use a lot of angles. Yes, that's what it seems like, D. Just stand next to the statue and you should be fine. You do not have to switch sides. You only need to remember which side you were on. So Paco or Kiana's group, I think.
So I think to make
now,
this
does this change anything? This might actually be a bad strategy.
Hold on.
Because we might have to be on the opposite side.
Right. Well,
we might have
actually,
to run through.
So I think to make that even more brain dead, is we always just go left. Like depending
You
on
can't
your,
always just go left because there's
like
the half
depending on your
people
party, you would always just go like left. So like Paco's group would always go like left to the north, or if they're on east, left to the south, and then the other party would always go right.
That doesn't solve the half room cleave.
How so?
Only one side's safe, and you don't know what side it is.
Yeah, until you should be in position before you know what side.
I think we're talking about on the third one. Either we're in the right spot for the knockback, or we're in the wrong space. But there was, I survived, or I was just about to run, and I think I got clipped on the fourth Hadouken.
Sure.
The knockback hadn't happened yet, and there was enough time for me to hit sprint and figure it out. But I was standing right at C when I died.
I have an idea.
But it did not go off on the fourth one, so it's gonna have to go off. It's gonna go off after.
So we could probably knock back on the fourth laser beam, or like probably even the third. Like the third is just I wanna see that D. Kiana, what's your idea?
What's the timing of the half-room cleave compared to the laser beams? Is it after?
The half room cleave is when the first laser beam goes off.
It gets acknowledged as the last thing, and then it goes off at 1.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we know how skinny those beams are, directly under the boss, if she's perfectly centered, then we have the thingies at A and C should also be safe.
The thingies at
Sorry,
A and
could
C.
you repeat that with a few more proper nouns?
The statues at A and C. Direct,
Statues at ANC. Yeah.
if the boss is centered, right under her should also be safe, right?
Just about right under her.
Which gives the third and fourth people the option to bait theirs towards where the knockback.
Oh, true. Good point. Just because the first two happen on a specific side, the whole party could kind of move a little bit towards the center, and the fourth person could run through or something.
But yeah, like Dee said, that might all be moot depending on how much time the knockback.
And if we can invuln. If we can invuln it, I think, that's going to be the strat. But, okay, let's try seeing it again. Cool. But we have a plan going into it. The plan going into it is the party, if you are not involved in the laser beam that is going off, you're going to be at Delta or Bravo. And then if you're in a laser beam that's going off, you are just directly next to your goal.
Battle voice. Litany. Trick. Devotion.
And it's probably a little
Divination.
spoopy.
Reprisal.
I'm getting used to it. The laser beam timing.
Nothing is spooky.
Not spooky, spoopy. Everything is spoopy.
I don't know about that. This is a spread.
Right. North, Side. South.
Inside spread. I still have to call that.
I don't look at it, so.
Trick and 10.
Oh, that's
So,
peculiar.
I can try and move back a little.
Can you call it
Faint.
scratch?
Got it on the second one. Let me just
Powerful
Yes.
hollowed. Yeah.
heal. Yeah, a heal.
Reprisal.
Saying heal when you're healing makes them more powerful.
is that how it works?
True statement.
Debatable.
I'm gonna
Trick.
try that next time I hit Equilibrium, see if it comes out as a crit.
Guarantee crits.
Reprisal.
Equilibrium.
It's gonna hurt a little bit more than normal.
Addle.
Probably good. But use your personals when we come in after these stacks.
North south.
Because Kiana's his weakness.
Divine feel.
Use your personals. Attack resistance. Soon. Not yet. Yeah.
Trick and 10.
I think I might have figured out where the weird damage was coming from earlier.
What are you
Where?
thinking?
Being right in the middle seems to make you take extra.
Trick.
Like inside
Reprisal.
that innermost tiny circle.
Oh, so there probably is.
Divination.
You might be being clipped by someone else who's going through you that you don't see.
No, during the knockback.
Oh, gotcha.
Like on the knockback damage itself.
Peculiar. Titan?
Yeah, so it's probably a
Focus
small
on Titan.
proximity effect.
Know where north is.
Reprisal.
First clue is north
Litany.
I love how she doesn't move here. It's great.
Agreed.
Devotion.
Well,
only. Second is north.
Trick and 10.
west is northeast. North and east.
North and east.
Trick.
You guys want that trick here or during the third series of balls?
No, I didn't.
Reprisal.
Probably during the third.
Yeah. It's not really like downtime. I just have to use my brain.
Does it start going off before the party stack?
North south.
North, south, out.
Out south.
So because it's a beam, tanks get to stay north, I think.
Yep, I
Yep.
did exactly that.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Cool.
I cannot AoE that one, or restrict that one. Sorry. Reprisal.
I can reprisal that one.
Trick in 10.
I had no idea what you were trying to say. I would have reprisal it otherwise.
I was getting there.
We're stalking
Stocks,
outside.
sides and out.
Trick.
Okay. So you just have to figure out what number you are. And the
Right.
B-side, B-side. Whoa.
We've been under that.
There's
Right.
not enough
Well-
time.
Oh.
There's not enough time before. If you got a video clip that the knockback did go off, there's not enough time for you to go out and come back in.
The knockback is basically in rhythm. Like, it feels like 1, 2, 3, 4 beam, and then knockback would be where the 5th beam was, if there was
Yeah.
one.
I figured
But
out a
there-
flaw to our plan.
It's too far.
No.
What?
Me and Scratch, which are both part of the South group, could both have 2.
Trick in 10.
That was
Oh.
blatantly obvious of me. Okay, so yes, you have to be near the one that you're attached to. Okay, but we can do the same concept, the same idea, right? Like the party.
Well, that
Um,
actually makes it safer because then
yeah.
even if you're too slow,
Yeah,
you're just aiming it out.
I still think the rest of the party should be towards the center. And
That means there's also no crossbeam, so the center should always
yeah,
be safe.
yes. Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll just have to do that. That should have been more obvious to me. I'm sorry, guys.
No problem.
did anyone notice if the first one at north clipped anyone?
I don't know. I can just
Oh no, see.
watch.
Well,
GK safety.
I had a show of solidarity. See.
Two. Yeah, it's can't say that.
Oh, not to override anyone else's thinking, but if my guess is correct on that extra damage versus Diamond Dust, I think that spinny circle thing all the way at the middle is the limit for taking extra damage.
Okay.
I think. I'm holding a Tetra there for like emergency top-offs anyways if it happens. I think that's what it is.
Could make sense why people
How's it looking out here,
random
Pop?
people are getting extra damage.
It's looking very brown.
so could we put the
Right.
stack guys like here-ish?
With May's new plan, we can put them in a little closer.
Yeah, they can
Yeah,
be next man with the new one, I bet.
Just not on the waymark, basically,
I don't.
because that's just out of range.
So there's definitely 1, 2, 3, 4 laser beams, and then knockback after that. Uploading the video. Here's the video. So you can see what happens. You have to be on the east side. Two goes off It looks like whoever had 3 didn't move from the party. Whoever was tethered to the south one is 3 didn't move from the party. And then the 4s went out, I think. It's hard to tell. With all
4's
the-
one. I had 4.
Yeah,
I
well,
got you.
one of them. But
Yeah.
I guess Kiana then also had 4.
I was number 4, but I got hit by the 3 beam with
Yeah.
Diva. Yep, so I got.
Yeah, I went through the whole thing. So everybody else should. Okay, and then the knockback. So I think if you push the knockback resistance, presumably between 3 and 4 we should be fine. But I think we have this successfully solved.
Okay, let's try it.
Yeah. So you do have to figure out which one you're tethered to.
Hold on 1 second.
Sure. And they can be closer now that we know.
Okay. And then.
It's the only eating emote I have. I feel so left out.
We might.
2. Yes, the person with the 3 just doesn't move at all. Okay.
Yeah. Who wasn't ready? Food check?
Brick check.
Already out of it again.
How long does your food last? Like 10 minutes?
30.
Well, so do mine.
Battle
Troy.
voice.
45 minutes, and it's fantastic.
Divination. Devotion.
Mine lasts like 30 something.
Reprisal.
We have a lot of tier 3 buffs.
Mine lasts 3 hours until a Calibri eats it.
It's just shorter because I'm used to having the full buffs on. Probably just dropped and someone hasn't put it up yet. Stacks.
Back.
Stack 2, stack 2, stack 2.
Right.
Taco.
Out. Enter.
Out. Quarters. Stack.
Trick in 10. Feint. Trick.
That's back to hurting more than normal. again.
Reprisal.
Mm-hmm.
Not me this time.
How's your fate findings?
It's good today.
He probably forgot about it.
Could just be
Well, I was
quicker.
muted. No, it's been fine today.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the land of the listening to.
Battle.
I wonder if it's
Reprisal.
possible to catch an auto in between them sometimes.
I think
but not
so.
others.
I save shot because you can't get shelter on them both, so I save shelter on for the second hit. But it hurts.
Trick in 10.
Yeah.
I mean,
Trick.
Knockback resistance.
is there any value in giving me the Benny and instead of D, and just giving her a regen?
Reprisal.
Regen? She's not taking any of the damage.
I'm getting Suze.
Well, you'd still have to get healed again right after.
Yeah, there's an AoE coming shortly afterwards. I'm getting up.
Did these go through Invul?
Divination.
Earth and Fury?
Yo,
If you get up now, you won't.
Reprisal.
I think it'll be fine.
Trick intent.
Thanks for testing for us.
Oh my god. I
Gunner's
missed those
HP
wings.
just like disappeared on my
Alright,
screen.
focus.
Litany.
First pattern.
Devotion.
Sorry,
Sorry,
guys.
Ah.
We really did lose Gunner. Alright. Second one.
Oh, look, I'm in the right spot.
Team Gunner.
That's a good thing. Third pattern.
North and east are yours.
I thought you could barely hit her with this. Nice.
Focus on the
One
air
day,
wings.
I will survive.
Just park this.
Thanks, Zeus.
Big girl.
Yep.
Reprisal.
So that thing is like something for my
Trick
nightmares.
intent.
Agreed.
Enter.
Out
Trick.
corners.
Looks like
So
7.
that didn't get hit.
This is my
Reprisal.
Alright, you know what? We'll practice this with the people we have, I guess.
To go get some stacks.
Later in corners if we survive all of this.
I don't
I'm
think
sure
we-
you will.
We were extra behind going into that diamond dust phase from the start. I'm not sure why.
Wait, I wasn't in that stack?
You did not get hit by the beam.
That's
You were
very
at full health after the beam.
Trick intent.
unusual. Because I
It's
was at
probably
max
narrow beam.
melee, so.
I might have targeted like near Kiana because we were a little bit further back, but
Good point, Gunner. Good point, Gunner. Yes.
I've been using Min, but I've been using it as the tank buster goes out.
Um,
So I don't know if an earlier one would help.
It's a 15-second duration, right?
and it's probably
yes.
great for the white mage shield. And
I do shield there too. So.
yes, that'll be perfect, Gunner. Thank you.
Just use it on Scratch.
Yep.
Yeah. Right after like the Shiva or Titan second time, just toss it on him.
Oh, I don't think so.
You don't think so? I disagree.
It's not a brain, it's
Not-
actually just a huge brick.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a huge brick underneath those cat ears.
I'll go with it.
That needs a gif.
Well, his head like opening up and you just see a brick under it.
Battle voice.
Brick with cat ears.
Divination.
That's
Devotion.
Gunner. See what the other Gunner.
Reprisal.
Oh no.
Gunner dying.
You know you're cool when you've got multiple memes. Fred.
Like I never threw what?
Right.
The Empire is a cancer.
Out. Enter.
Out corner spread.
Why does it have to be out?
You can still hit the boss.
Yep. There is melee range that you
Trick
Go
intent.
right max melee.
That's what the
you're
way
fine.
markers are for. Except A. A is a piece of shit. And it's not right.
Feint.
It's pissing me off.
Trick.
Well, fix it then. Flo.
I'm trying to, but like, I'm bad at it.
Well then, whose fault is it that A is crooked?
Reprisal.
Was that the early mini Gunner?
Yeah,
It
you
was
used
on
it
there,
right
yeah.
after.
I thought,
Awesome, great. And it helped?
It was
I think it
more
did,
than
yeah.
it did last time, it feels like, but it was better than earlier polls today.
Sure. Number wise, it theoretically helps, so I think it's a good addition.
Reprisal.
I see
Battle.
no difference on my end.
Not
I can't
everyone
tell
can be not everyone can be a cool warrior. And just
You're still at
ignore
1
damage.
HP either way. You know, it's...
Yeah.
Well, the next
Trick
tank
and
buster, I get to ignore it, and D gets to deal with it.
Oh, I hit that twice.
Hi, D.
No, I'm fine. Look at that.
Yeah, we're good.
I happen to be a pro tank. Yeah.
Memes. And knockback resistance.
Trick.
And it's like, what?
Best
Divination.
technique of my life.
I'm getting
Reprisal.
too
Thanks.
What do you mean? That was second win.
Alright.
Second win saves lives.
Yes. Saves gunners.
Man, I remember back in those days when bars had no self heal.
They can
And
just
blood
live
for
it.
blood.
Reprisal.
Right.
Remember the days when you had to cancel blood for blood?
Because you
click-
took too much damage.
You had to click it off.
Yeah. Alright. Yep. Let's focus
Let
here.
me.
Number 1. Number 2.
Nice.
Trick intent. Trick.
3. Does get louder every time they drop?
I got blue every single time.
Devotion.
I got red.
Again.
Nice. Just coming for stars.
It was me last pull, I think.
It's like Kafka where
Reprisal.
you don't get the head, instead you get like the lower part.
The
I've seen.
thighs.
Yeah, I assume like we're gonna slowly move upper bottom or something.
Out. Enter.
Out inner
Out
cards.
corners. Out corners.
Trick intent.
Everybody got hit.
Alright, I managed to keep it in the spot.
Trick. Reprisal.
That worked out.
Alright, you paying attention?
Key their stack spots. Remember the tethers go away, so look for your tether cheer.
Out
this
sides
is
later.
Outside. Yep.
Outsides.
Yes. Spread out, then figure
Divination.
out which side you need to be on, so you can see.
To my side.
Left.
D, D, D. Two, three,
That was.
Ready for knockback?
4.
He does not got out.
Same
Yeah,
side.
that was.
D knockback.
Sides.
The threes did not move.
Come on,
Threes
three.
cleaved everybody.
Trick intent.
Sev, I believe you were 3 there. Sev, are you muted again?
Was I? Oh
Let's
no.
see, I'm double
No, let's
checking.
watch the video.
Zeb was 2.
no.
I was a
God
2.
Damn it. It's because my name is fucking blocking the.
Me too, actually.
Goddamn-
So that's why I was wondering too,
Jesus
because
Christ.
I was trying really hard to see what fucking number I was too.
I hate these fucking numbers that.
Yep. They're not limit cut numbers.
These are the worst fucking ones because they use this in Omega as well. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
The squared ones.
I'm
Fucking
getting
pieces of shit.
right here.
God, no, I'm actually pissed. Sorry. I need a drink. One sec.
Okay, let me fix this fucking A marker. If I pull, don't worry. Don't worry.
I'm just gonna sit.
That's the problem with the numbers.
Oh,
That's got
their
inverted.
names are covering the bottom.
So he saw 2 instead of 3. Can you turn labels off?
All right, sorry about that. No,
It's
I
all
don't like
good.
turning labels. I hate that. Like,
They should have dice size control, just like Bahamut.
They are also color coded, but that seems like a stupid way to have to get around that.
They're what?
They're color coded as well.
They are, but because you don't like.
Yeah, it's
There's so much going on, yeah.
yeah, it's hard to tell on that.
Well, and I mean the statues aren't colored, so.
It's colored by your
It's
statue.
colored by the statue. It's purple and
Yeah.
blue, and that's it.
No, I know that, but like it's not the statue itself is not blue and purple, so
Yeah, yeah.
like you've
color-
got no.
The color is shape coded, but the statues are not color shape coded.
Yeah, so the color doesn't provide you any value, other than you see the other people you're colored with.
Okay.
The knockback was on the same side though, so we were.
I think that's twice the knockback was on the same side.
Okay, I saved that shit.
I think so. I don't think Scratch or I will notice, but I appreciate it.
Notice what? Oh,
The way
Well,
Mark
I will
Battle
notice
Trick.
it if I have blue.
It's actually
Devotion.
really weird because it's really far north now. It's making me
Reprisal.
So you stand
question
it.
where I am.
So
Divination.
you
It's making me
stand
question like
in front of the waymark to get max melee range.
that doesn't make any sense to me.
I just stand max melee
So
by
now it'll
looking at
just
where
be
the
it'll
flower
just be in
is.
front of the waymark now.
This is a stack.
Right.
It's actually really weird.
D.
Without
Trying to
really
kill me.
North south.
The way Mark weeded me out. Inside stack.
Jeff,
Trick intent.
How's that?
Zev is trying to kill himself.
I didn't actually
Alright,
get
well,
one.
hollow.
Will Hollow.
Sorry.
No, you're fine, I think.
No feint on this?
Oh, you got it.
Nope.
Feint. Trick. Feint.
It's hollowed, so.
Reprisal. Reprisal. Battle. Trick intent.
oh, we're doing this now.
No.
Oh,
Trick.
Knock back.
oh, shoot, that is
Oh.
directly across. Sorry.
I think she had two. Oh no.
Oh my god, that is way north.
No, it's because
Reprisal.
yeah.
I think she's on the side of it, but that's okay.
That A marker
Divination.
is still. Oh my god.
Just put it back where it was. And use your eyeballs to figure out max melee. Like tanks do.
Reprisal.
This one.
Trick intent. Litany. Devotion. Trick.
North and east are the blue ones.
staying for Star.
Is this before the A-Wing?
Yeah, before.
Okay.
It'll top us off. Or do you want it after?
Nah, before it's fine there.
Reprisal. Trick and 10. Sides.
Outsides. Right at B.
Trick. Reprisal.
It'll be out and sides later.
Divination.
You guys can put that right on the boss.
Right.
B side. Choose go.
Two.
Please go. Opposite side for knockback. Force go.
Trick and 10.
Knockback resist.
Outsides.
Outside.
Knockback resist does not work.
Does not work.
Oh.
Okay, alright.
Nope, but you can start running.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Alright.
outsides. Let me see what else is next.
That.
Clements.
So basically everyone
Reprisal.
else except for number 4. What's number 4 is gonna be the tough one for that.
Number 4 just
Number 4 can just
No, 4 is easy.
run. Yeah, 4 just stands on one side or the other.
We'll do- okay.
and there's the tank swap dude.
Yeah,
Yep,
I see.
cool.
So that'll get hollowed
Alright.
ground.
So,
That
let's
was
talk about this.
classic.
Oh shoot, you're not going. Oh, it doesn't matter.
No worries, just don't worry about it. Very fleeting.
I think I might have home gang there.
I will have hollowed, so at
So,
least they can
5 minutes
focus on
in.
me.
Go ahead, May.
Alpha and Charlie are our golem spots or whatever. And obviously a little more south than Alpha. Like, you don't want to be that far out. You want to be kind of near the bus.
That shall be
Yeah,
So-
please.
promptly.
The A one
Mhm.
is so far north.
Let's say the
Put it closer.
east side is safe. So the whole party, is here, just as we normally do. And then, let me actually use the Delta Bravo marker. So the whole party's here, near Bravo. You're doing 1, 2, and 3, like here. So 1, 2, and then 3. Now let's say the laser beam, or excuse me, the knockback is on the west side. That means 4 just puts theirs here. And when you're tethered to the A1, you'll put yours here, and the rest of the party will be here.
So,
So the party makes a motion from being here in the center, ish, to this 4 marker. Let me actually reutilize some markers. So we have the A will then come to this 1 marker. The party will come to this 2 marker, and then the 4th laser beam from Charlie will come to this 3 marker.
so I survived that, May. I did not
Survive
make
what?
the knockback and everything. I only made it to there, and
Perfect.
I
Awesome.
went to the edge, just for.
So there's a
knockback
little bit
purposes.
of lenience. Cool.
So we can probably use the double outside purple thing for safeness for that.
I mean, I'm going to go to the edge because being pushed back here will keep me closer to melee, I guess. Like near the center of the
Push the
boss.
ball when you land.
Yeah.
Actually, would it be
What do you mean,
cluttered
actually?
if we just put like a waymark for the party, and then we could just put the
Well, we can't place
number
waymarks in
4.
battle.
No, I'm saying like beforehand, of course. And then we just
Waymark
have the
for
person
what?
for the party stack for the where the number 4 people stack
Okay.
the knockback, and then we just put the
Um,
things next to the waymark, right? You know what I mean?
I mean, if that helps, I don't feel the need for more waymarks. But if it helps other people,
Yeah.
if other people think it's a good idea, then I'm game for it. But I'm generally not on board for lots of waymarks.
Probably just
Um,
a 1 and 2 or something. Maybe 1 and 3.
How
color
about
code.
instead, let's do 3, here 4. Excuse me, 2, which is here. This was about where Scratch was, I think, when he was knocked back, and he said he got pushed to the edge.
Yeah.
So you about need to make it to here.
So it's from like a southwest or southeast knockback.
Yeah.
Yes, because it's from the big guy in the back.
Yeah,
It's her
from the
hands.
big dude.
Oh, actually, sorry, south. That's right. Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm gonna fix this fucking A marker for real this time.
So you're gonna spend all the time fixing the A marker, and the 2 and 3 are gonna be off. But you won't know until you melee.
Wait a minute.
There, it's perfect. It's perfect. End of
Apart
discussion.
from the
It's
knockback,
perfect.
That felt really good for the baits though.
Baits.
Yeah,
The flavor baits.
agree.
3, 4. We were much cleaner on that.
So when the person for the 4th laser moves, the whole party should be moving.
Everybody should be moving.
So
Yeah.
to make it to where I was, I started moving at the 3rd dice.
Yeah, 3rd one.
And just started sprinting
In between
across the
3 and
center.
4.
And it might even be reasonable to have 3 on that side as well. Like, so if
Well,
east
I
was
guess
our safe side that was safe from the cleave, it might even be reasonable to have 3 shoot their laser beams to the west, so they're already on this side.
It could be positioned 2, 3, and 4. Kind of.
well, does the knockback come out during 3 or the hand motion? The visual
It came out
image
at
there?
2.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
okay.
that too. Okay, we're able to see.
So the whole party can move.
Scratch, you ready?
Sorry. Yeah, I mean, 3s can start getting into position if they see it.
Yep.
I have 9 minutes. I'm not gonna eat food because I assume we're not gonna make it to 9 minutes.
Perfect. We'll take our break soon.
Battle voice. Trick. Divination, devotion. Reprisal.
Wow, much damage. Such pain. Red.
Left. Out. Sides.
Outside spread.
Trick intent.
I can't believe you used Waymar for that stuff.
Look,
Trick feint.
I
Hey,
think what
that's
she
a
means
word
is
for
I can't
word.
believe you need a waymark for that.
it makes me have to turn off my brain. And I can focus on other things.
Reprisal.
Like dragoon things.
Yeah.
That's okay. I use the floor markers for some things. Like in,
Like everything.
yeah, I use the floor instead.
Yeah, but tanks are used to that. It's like our whole
Battle.
life.
That was tank me.
Reprisal.
Yeah.
Then he has an excuse.
Well, it depends on the fight, right?
Even
So don't
Yeah, some
need
floors
the
are
waymarkers
useless.
by any means, but because they're so brightly colored and not just a series of brown, it makes it so much easier. That's my
Trick intent.
Waymarks
Yeah.
are annoying for the floating shit in the air. It's always in my line of
I
sight.
like waymarks for a lot of stuff. I just don't use them to figure out exactly where to stand sometimes. Stick my shake and hit everyone.
and knockback resistance.
You,
Trick.
okay there?
Nobody's ever.
Divination.
Not when you're with me.
Reprisal.
Well, alright, if you say so.
That was a little ominous, sorry.
Are you really sorry?
Watch
Yeah.
out, man. Just watch the Night Stalker.
This is why he plays a Dark Knight.
Dark Knight was fun. I actually only played it because of TBM. I hate Delirium, for the burning passion.
Reprisal.
Damn.
That's why I don't want to go back to it.
If I could have
Litany.
Dark
First
Knight.
one.
Yeah, first one. Dark Knight with Paladin's rotation. God, I would be so happy.
I hate the Dark Knight
Trick and
symbols. Is that bad?
Yeah, that's what
just-
we're going to really fast.
They're all just purple.
Devotion.
Well, their names too are all. I don't see names. 3.
Trick.
We've lost the healers. But we're okay.
We lost both healers. With an AoE coming up.
Yep. Use any mitigation you have. Any personal mitigation. We gotta look through this.
I think you did that. Oh no, there it is. It's gonna hold extra long thing scratched.
Doing well. Doing well.
Probably just tank LB.
Yeah. I think that's reasonable.
Taking me get myself.
Out.
Sides.
Outside.
Side and out.
I think I'm gonna get hit quick by this. No, I'm not.
Good work, guys.
Trick and Tim.
Boss is not gonna be centered.
She sends herself.
Reprisal.
This is mine.
Okay, sure.
Cool. Alright, everything's good now.
Yep, we're
Trick.
all good. All good. Just focus up.
Oh, does she really center herself? I don't think she does.
Probably not.
Undersides if we get there.
Insides.
Under.
Insides. Yeah,
she
she
doesn't.
does not center herself.
Annoying. But we can solve it the same way. Yep.
Just adjust where the boss is.
Right.
B side. 1, 2.
Come on, wrong.
We gotta go to the.
Oh no, I was
Force.
wrong.
North south.
Knock back.
Sorry, bud.
Yeah.
Sides out. Sides out.
Sides in, I thought.
Oh, sides in.
In,
You're right.
in,
Sorry.
sorry.
No worries.
I should have called it, I forgot.
Yeah. Okay. We're good though. We're good.
Oh
Trick and
no.
Tim.
You have Hollowed, right?
Yes, I do.
Hollowed the Tank Buster thing.
I plan to.
Yep. See what's after. If it's lions, everyone cry.
This is a long phase.
There's
And
lions.
we're only at 40%, 6%.
Yeah, what happened to 60% phase door bosses?
So
Stock
she's
out.
stalking.
Or out cart.
Corners.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Out
corners.
into.
Oh, lions.
Right.
Lions. Big lion and small lions.
You have a tethers.
You have a lot
and
of
tether.
small lions.
And tether.
She just did like a smack.
Oh, and they all breathed me.
With the knockback there at the end.
And there was the
Hey,
knockback.
that's
yeah,
actually,
there was a center knockback.
That's actually the end of the fight.
Yeah, there's not much more after that.
So
If I remember.
So,
We're done?
She did a cleave, I think, during the lines as well.
Correct. Yeah, there was a cleave.
Cleave? Yeah, she did a
Yeah.
side room cleave, then the tethers. There was what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lions,
We're doing the break, right?
and there was a knockback.
Yeah, we'll do a break.
No clue how to solve any of that.
unfortunately, that
either.
is the one thing I know what happens during that. Like I know the order of things.
We'll see it a bit more. I don't mind your input certainly, but
No,
when we see it a bit more. Okay, I'm gonna post a clip, and it's basically of number 4's position in all of this to make sure everything goes smoothly.
I tried running through the middle early and got clipped by one of the beams. I'm not sure if someone else was already out of position or not.
Yeah, there
I
was
can-
definitely one beam that went out because I sprinted for 3, but I went like all the way south, and then when I came over, I
Okay.
got hit by
That
something.
might have been. I probably got caught by that one.
Okay.
Well, no, I mean I sprinted all the way south, so mine didn't clip, but I got hit by something, and I was in a place where I shouldn't have been hit by anything.
Okay. I have the clip.
Yeah, watch me clip. Let's see.
Yeah. This clip shows how to do 4 successfully.
Food check.
Did you survive the knockback?
Absolutely.
Side?
Mhm. I think it's a good play. So it lands. You can see I'm number 4, tethered to the 1A. In the center, I go to a particular side. I see beam 1. Beam 1 goes off successfully. Beam 2 goes off successfully. Wait a minute.
Watching hand.
Someone
hand.
accidentally got hit by the second beam as well. Yeah. I see the hand. And when I see the hand, I'm already on my way because I know I'm number 4, that I can go through the center. And I basically just go to the marker and then diagonally to the wall. And it looks like Zev does the same thing. Zev lives as well.
Yeah.
We both do that successfully.
There's a decent amount of time before the first one goes off, because you can see it took me a little bit to realize I was tethered to the north one, and actually...
Yes.
Choose go through. Good.
It looks like you have enough health to survive both your laser beam and the knockdown. Because that's all I take in that phase, and and there's no other.
Yeah, I knew that already, sorry. I survived
Yes,
an earlier one without any self-heals.
It's north
Yeah.
beam 3 that gets everybody.
Yeah, not a big deal. I mean, I'm not worried about the...
No, I know that. I'm
Mhm.
I'm not worried about the mess ups. I'm just curious as to where the position was for it. But you're absolutely right. Like on 3, anybody who's 1, 2, or 4 should be running through the center,
Yep. And then 3 catches up right after.
and 3 catches up. The only worry I have on that, May, is
Yeah, the northern...
northern 3.
Yep. Same. So, if you're northern 3, you could presumably actually just send it to the other side. Like, our safe spot on this particular example was east. You could just send your north 3 to the west.
There's literally like 270 degrees of safe sending.
Yeah.
No, but
To put you a little bit closer.
yeah, I think you're right. So like, if you're north 3, you could run during 1 and 2. Well, no, because you're not going to have the safe side.
If you're north 3, you could literally move to the opposite side 1 and 2's lasers are as those laser beams are going off. You can pre-position yourself very well. And I think that's what's going to make it. So before the 3rd laser beam goes off, north 3 could be on the opposite side the way the laser beams of 1 and 2 are facing.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. I'm just, if
Mhm.
they, let's say the knockback's on the same side.
Okay, same side. Then there shouldn't be too much of an issue. They're closer.
So like literally just stand at the statue on the opposite side. Just
Yeah,
hang
I
out
think
there.
there's enough room for north 3 on the same side to move to it. I think that makes sense.
Now I'm curious what public strats are on this.
I don't know any deals on these.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I don't want to look at it because I don't want to see lions yet, but
Yeah, I only
Yeah.
know. I only
I'll
know
be curious to see how close we get to like public.
lion
Mhm.
strats.
I've only seen lions while they were initially progging it. So, you know, it's all kinds of weird to me. I was like, okay, I know that the lions shoot fire beams, but that's it. I think
What
some of
was-
them are who you're closest to, and I think some of them are tethers, but I
Yes.
think we could presumably guess that already.
Mhm.
That's not... You were saying
Who,
something,
I was gonna say, where did they spend the most time on progress?
Lions.
The lions.
DPS check.
Yeah, DPS check. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so the lions were just like every other phase, just figured out.
Well, the lions are. This is the hardest part of that. But DPS check is pretty tight. I think.
I mean, the DPS check was tight at week 1.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not now, but we're sufficiently geared that executing it correctly, we shouldn't have a problem with DPS at this many weeks in.
Will be.
No.
Yeah, I don't know what the PS threats are. I do know there's apparently multiple of them. There's one of my friends that's working on optimizing this for parse runs is curious as to which one we end up most likely creating while doing it blind.
I know I've seen in PF, like the PF description, that there's an AFK lion strength. So I know that there's an easy strategy for this, but
At
figuring
one
that
time.
out, yeah.
I'm sensing a trend here because there's our the way we do the triple knockback in 11
The way we do triple knockback.
after
Thunder
some-
Sky?
the triple dash. Sorry, after
Oh
some
yeah.
that the way we do that is called brain dead strat
Yeah.
in 11 party finders.
Why is
Triple-
Party Finder obsessed with brain dead? Like
What's triple knockback?
I think it just
Well, not
stems
triple
from-
knockback. The fire.
triple centered sky after
The 3 dragon dashes.
right after we do the giant plates the second time.
The stack and then the
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
Wait, there's no uptime. Why is there a brain dead versus a?
Just
Or
for the
how-
movement.
There's a Mario Kart version where you start at a spot and just run around the
Keep
edge.
running. Yeah, that was my initial idea. I said we start here. We can move, past the light. The light will, happen, as we move, and then we keep moving. We explode. Now we're moving into the lightning or whatever. Like that was my first idea, but
Yeah, but this
Once,
is like limited movement, easy healing, and everybody's
Yeah.
together.
Ours is definitely better for healing. Like Paco doesn't have to
yeah.
hop at speed while we're running. I don't have to burn
Mhm.
swift gas while we're running.
And I can guarantee that I basically am standing right where he spawns as he spawns without any issues. So he doesn't fucking turn.
yeah.
I don't know.
Fucking
With-
miss turns.
With the level of coordination we're having to use for party mitigation in this fight so far, I'm not surprised I've heard some PF difficulties with it.
Oh yeah. There's apparently even more healing in the next fight.
Yeah.
Like
So, I think
It's crazy. This is
it's
a
healing
bloodlust, though.
intensive at certain points, but not like a steady.
Yeah, not through the whole thing. I've seen where the healing is in
Mhm.
the next fight because I was really excited by it.
Yeah.
That being said, I know that World Prog had to really shift around a fuck ton of mitigation. They were stacking like 4 different mitigations and still dying to it. And I was like, oh god.
Yeah, like half the time in Party Finder, if you're healing, you just be like, all right, my parse is going to be crap. We're not really optimizing mitigation, but I can power heal through this and we'll get through it and it'll be fine. But
Yeah.
I don't know if that would have been an option in gear levels like week 1, week 2 for Party Finder for this.
Probably not even 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Because like, if
I'm
we
still
miss
getting
one of
it.
our mitigation, somebody just dies.
I suppose we could ask Ace. He was in there that time frame.
Yeah.
How much do I need to move forward? So, 109. I will have a ring by Sunday, which should bump me up. Better vitality. I don't think that really matters though, because I'm not going to die. And next week we can buy twines?
No.
We need more time.
Twine is 4 pages.
Yeah.
Next week is the weapon token, if you haven't won one from 10 yet.
If you did it every week.
Oh wait, so we still have, I thought we had more kills on Daddy. We only have 2 Daddy kills?
Yeah.
Damn, I could have sworn we have 3.
And I math I'm going to be able to get the weapon next week, but I will have to practically cap, so I might not have it Tuesday. Not that it really matters, it's only a 5 level, item level increase over the Emerald Cane with worse substats. But the upgraded one is better, but I'll probably still just defer on those rolls on 11 for a bit until we get DPS in. Unless we really get terrified by the healing in 12 when we get there.
No, I don't think Lions is healing intensive. It's just
I-
like I don't think
I'm not talking about door boss. I'm talking about a clip May showed me.
Oh, yeah.
Suze, are you here?
Can you turn off Glamour Plate? Like
Yes.
basically wipe it.
If you see the Dispel Glamour, it happens after number 15. Imagine number 16 on your Glamour plates.
Oh,
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
Ew.
Oh, but it uses a displacer?
Dispeller, yeah.
But the Glamour Plates themselves don't, right? I thought they didn't use
Oh, you're talking about a wipe for your actual plates?
Yeah, not a wipe for the plates themselves, but just a wipe for the armor. No, what May said was right.
Yeah.
But
You need the
like-
prisms.
you don't use prisms for putting them on. It's weird.
That's because you use a prism to put it into the chest.
Yes, I got.
All right, who wasn't ready?
I'm ready to go. What? That uses so many dispellers.
Well, yeah. One for each piece of gear.
Man, why are tome weapons so good this tier, actually?
Weapons suck this tier.
Like, not the substats, but like the main stat on the weapons are like so high.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get that.
They're super edgy now.
Yeah, they're like
Nice.
2 strength away from the 235. Like the
Actual
535.
armor. Fucking banana slug.
I think it's great.
It is great. Food check.
Yeah, I got free company buffs.
Oh, I guess my food lasts 40 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, you need grade 3s or the squadron stuff to hit 45.
Yeah, mine is, I pop it, it's like at 39, so I never like pay attention to the time on it, so. Like the start time.
Like a squadron manual.
Battle voice.
Yeah,
That's-
there's rewards you can get from that.
Well, yeah, sure, later.
Devotion.
I don't need it.
Reprisal.
For the tank swap?
I provoke you, sure.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh my god.
What?
I never remembered a true north there.
Yeah.
Stack.
What
Left.
is this?
Stack.
Divination. North south.
In quarters, stack.
Trick and 10. Trait. Reprisal.
Oh, they gave us some mitigation buttons for some reason. We have to use them.
Yes, mitigation is generally a good thing.
Yeah, there's just so much content they're not needed for.
Reprisal. Addle.
Oh, yeah. That I can agree. Like literally everything except the last tier fights.
Trick in 10.
Oh shit. I knew there was something I was forgetting.
Did you get knocked back?
I got knocked back.
I'm gonna
Reprisal.
LB the Earth and Fury coming up. We will have some weak healing.
Sounds good. Thank you.
I'm just gonna heal random people.
I think we'll be fine.
Reprisal.
There's like
think
3
so.
between this and the actual damage.
I'll bubble it too.
Just in case. Better safe.
Trick.
Yeah, alright. Worked out.
Litany.
First.
Second. Turd.
North and east are the blue.
Devotion.
Come in for HP.
I don't know if Snarky is a good thing.
Divination. Trick in 10.
I will buff my shake.
Reprisal. Trick.
Means I am down a bit.
Enter. North south.
Under, enter, card.
In corners. In on the corners.
And stack tight.
Reprisal.
Either, there's another video here. Check that out. I get away from the stacks.
Out north south later.
Check what you're tethered to and your number.
2 seconds.
Trick in 10. Left.
D side. 2.
Knock back at
Same
3.
side.
Yep.
4 go.
No.
North south.
Oh yeah, you can be at the
Out.
Out
Out.
and north and south. Out, north and south.
God, I was dead. Sorry.
Turned my camera and ran the wrong way.
Would you be able to make it to... No, the line 0. No. I don't think there's a good point.
I
The lines
can't
are just
keep
going to kill you
them
on the first...
alive.
Yeah, no. Yeah, just jump. We're not going to see anything
So
new.
you can
I
for
do
sure
have
be
home
at.
gang up for this again, so I will
Okay,
just
cool.
home gang it again.
Awesome.
And I can hollow that one.
Perfect. I like it.
So you guys can just focus on D.
Yeah.
My
If we're in
focus
recovery
is
mode,
just
that'll be
like,
fantastic.
yeah.
Before it goes out, I guess I should Benny.
Yeah, so you can be at 1 and 3 for the knockback, and you're fine.
Yep, makes sense. Okay, I think we kind of briefly spoke about this, but people may have been gone. So we talked about number 3 north. So if you're in number 3 north, you're kind of in the worst position because you do have to be a little bit quick. So, for example, number 3 north would be at the. I'm gonna use the clicker for lack of better things. If east was our safe side from the half room cleave, but we have to be southwest for the knockback, you're kind of in the worst position for movement, right? So what I think is possible is number 3 north can always be on the side that the knockback is. For example, here, now they only have to move from the 3 marker to here, where I'm jumping. Does that make sense? So you don't necessarily have to be on that same safe side. You can make it a little bit easier for yourself. And then number 3, 4 will just have to be a little bit careful.
So technically, number 3 can sit dead center during cleaves 1 and 2.
And then go to whatever side would be safe.
Look where it's safe, and then go out.
Even if number 3 north, if this was the safe side, if number 3 north shot it towards the D marker, that's still perfectly fine. Because everybody else should be in the center or moving towards where I am.
No, number 3 can't shoot towards that because number 4 would be essentially...
They will be on their way afterwards.
But they'll be on their way to that spot, won't they?
It just shouldn't be that early. Knockback is in the same spot every time. You cannot knockback resistance it. And it is after the 4th beat.
It's also not the same spot. It's either.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant the same spot in the timeline.
Right.
Yeah, it could be southeast or southwest.
And it doesn't seem tied to which side she cleaves.
Correct.
But you said if you're standing on the waymarker, you're safe?
Yeah.
Did you confirm?
Yes. Because I made it late and I only made
Asking
it
if the Waymark Master Zep preferred whether you use the Waymark.
I'd just like to say that I placed the 1 and 3 waymakers.
Yeah.
I brushed my shoulder off for that one. And I've placed fucking every single other goddamn waymarker in the goddamn tier.
Hey, you placed that
Christ.
from my you placed that from my initial distancing. Thank you.
I know you.
This is
placed
what
the
we've
other
default
ones,
to. I know, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay.
Come on, we gotta
I
stack
just mean
it.
Zev really likes to use them.
We're burying Zev.
So yeah. So I'm
I
the
also
big.
love
So I am the big stupid, and like, waymarks should like tell me everything on where I should be.
Yeah. We
There's not much
I
waymarkers
also
for
utilize
that.
the waymarks so much. I just don't say it because I don't want people to call me dumb like Zev.
I like to use them.
Battle voice. Trick.
To know where I am.
Divination.
Yeah.
That's why when there's too many, it's really hard for me to tell.
Reprisal.
Like in a
Same.
bad cred. That's why I asked you to move the north one in because there were too many waymarks.
Yeah. I agree. I would not use that many if I could, but
One
I think
throws
it
me
makes-
off so much. I'm dead.
Oh yeah.
You see red, and you're just like,
This is a
either
stack.
stacks.
Stack.
Left.
How early you can move.
North. South.
Yeah. Very early.
Sides close.
Inside stack. Inside stack. Inside. Thank you, Zev.
Trick and 10.
Oh no.
He ran away from the stack.
I also ran away early.
Fuck you, Paco.
Okay.
To be fair, I probably would have died too.
Trick.
Alright, I am slower than Susan.
I will heal myself.
Reprisal.
Well, yeah, there you go. With the help from the star.
That's
Just gotta say it louder, D.
Alright. Probably mitigate this.
Battle.
Surprise will we have not this, the next thing.
This time in dust.
Yep.
Reprisal.
This battle may have been early. Yeah.
Hooray!
Okay,
Hopefully,
it's gonna hurt. Dying of
Oh, Zev.
dust. We live, but oh well.
Stayed above 0 HP. That's
North
all you
south.
Trick and 10.
knockback resistance soon? Soon?
Now.
Now.
Carried you.
Trick.
Come in for heals first.
Yep.
Reprisal.
Suze, did I clip you
Or the
there
Imperial
actually?
BLT again.
Healing gunner.
Thank you.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm getting Suze as well. I won't have time to get Zev before having to hop off for this area. Though.
Probably get him.
Reprisal.
alright, I'll hit the LB.
Good idea.
Wings.
Work this. Just focus.
Litany.
First one.
Trick intent.
Tacos.
Devotion.
Lizard north south.
Watch Papa's body. He might get like blue.
They-
He got blue. We're adjusting.
Adjust.
Oh,
Right,
Yes,
south.
that's
Yeah,
perfect.
that's
That's hard.
perfectly in a bad spot.
Yeah.
The adjust wasn't terrible. I just ran out of heals.
We all ran towards the right
Yeah.
spot. We just didn't all make it. It was a good try. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I was disappointed there. I didn't find north before. I was just slowly running to my spot.
You know, you say that 2 people are normally low during the ice phase. I normally shade shift there, so I have a fuck ton of health left over.
And Scratch our
And-
tanks, so we always have HP.
And Zev has more defense and health than the others, so that might be what's causing it.
Well, I think he's right though. There's an inner damage on the knockback when the ice falls, and I think if you're too close to center, you're taking more damage.
yeah. I think this little inner
I
circle.
think Kian
here-
is right. I think
This
I mean
is
if you
so stupid, though,
the
to be
animation,
honest.
yeah, it's like right where the 4 is. That circle is what the animation is.
Yeah, there's like a cutoff.
I-
Because I mean,
I spent like our first 5 pulls testing different spots for getting knocked back and checking my health, but I wasn't sure if like other
I mean,
stuff.
it makes sense, right? Because just standing in the center would be too
No.
easy for that stupid knockback.
No, it doesn't make sense. It's dumb. Don't try to justify it.
It could all just be in my head too. We could go with that.
You know, something like Heaven's Fall, where there's a deliberate, okay, you know, there's obviously you're too close and you've seen Heaven's Fall a fuck ton.
Yeah, 'cause
Great.
giant
This is
sword
literally
dropping your
a,
head.
yeah. But, I don't know. And maybe there is. Maybe there is, and I'm just stupid. Maybe I'm the stupid one here. I'm gonna pull a second early. I'm so sorry. June, yeah.
Fine.
Battle Litany.
I'll top him off.
That was spicy.
Divination.
How was your 1 second life as a tank?
Oh, it's great.
Reprisal.
Those autos don't hit at all. What are you doing, May?
Spicy, the meatball.
Fred.
Anti-stab.
Fred.
Left.
Anti-stab.
Yep.
I guess Shiva's more brain dead for me. Should be wanting to do that.
North south.
Out, north, south, spread.
Trick intent.
Tank.
Yeah.
Flush.
Sorry.
Trick faint. Reprisal. Reprisal. Addle. Trick in 10.
Not fair. So you were not directly across.
Yeah.
Divination.
Just making sure you saw that.
Oh, good tip.
Reprisal.
Gotta heal myself.
Trick. Reprisal.
Sorry. I
Alright,
totally forgot about that.
Litany.
Oops.
Devotion.
Second one.
North and south is blue. Your chest.
Number 3.
North and east are blue.
Trick in 10.
Good work, guys.
Trick.
Oh, I think I can feel for this actually. Oh, it's
Reprisal.
I need to.
Out. Enter.
Out. Corners.
One. Yeah, so
Good work, Captain.
Reprisal.
AoE, be in the star.
Divination. Trick in 10.
stalking on close
Inside.
sides.
In
Trick.
there what you are.
Left.
D side. Ones. Twos. Dock bad
We're
opposite
going
side.
to
Both that went across.
North,
Sides.
south.
In sides. In on the sides. In on the sides.
Yeah, me.
And
Half
whoever is
a
taking
pixel.
this with me. I have no reprisal. I am off by like
That's fine.
second.
Reprisal.
I'm
Faint.
home game
And,
and,
Suzu.
watching Suze die. I'm sorry, Suze.
There's two
We have
hits.
Intent.
healer LB3.
I'm gonna die.
He just got one shot.
So lions.
Okay, lions. Let's spread out to our clock positions and see what happens. Except go
Trick.
This
to
is
one
out,
that you're tethered
north,
to.
south, later.
Out north, south later.
Yes.
Go to a line you're tethered to. Try and face it away.
Right.
Everyone else kind of in clock positions, I guess.
Have
East side, east side, east side, east side.
No.
What do we do if we have no tether? I just stand here? I stand here and die. I see. Oh, there's a
Sure, yeah.
knockback.
Okay.
The north and south lions are
North,
based on
south.
proximity.
And
North,
they leave
south?
puddles.
And the yeah,
Yeah. Looks like it. Yep. Okay.
That might be a good one to immune.
the ones that werenn't tethered.
We can't immune those knockbacks.
No, you can't immune that one.
Had knockback?
But
That one I
from the
did.
middle from the boss?
That
Oh,
one
I
you
thought that
Yeah, I
was
think you
from
can
the
do
side.
that.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, that was from the boss.
but that one shot me.
What one shot you?
The flame / puddle that came out of the big lion at the
Trick
north.
in 10.
It's probably because you got hit by more than one thing.
It didn't one-shot me. I lived.
Okay, so then I got hit by someone else's
Mine.
tethered.
Yeah.
So I was trying to run all the way across from the side cleave.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. There's 6 lions, 2 people with nothing, There's probably 4 tethers, right?
Yeah, there's 4
Everybody was
tethered
up, right? Yeah,
lines.
I'm just about to review it. Getting the clip now, so we can all watch it.
Were the tethers
Lines.
proximity based or were they random?
I think the tethers were random.
Yeah, because I was at
'Cause-
1,
Yeah, it wasn't near mine
and
at
I
all.
got tethered to north of B.
Right. Exporting.
Which means there's not enough time to get to your line, which means facing it out's probably not the right solution. Plus, that's probably shitty of time.
Oh, there was incredible amounts of time to get to a line that I was tethered to across the way.
After the room cleave?
Not after the repeat. So. Okay, so room cleave goes off. How big are these
Cleaves?
line cleaves? They're not that big.
No.
Oh,
But they do widen, so keep that in mind.
they widen. What do you mean they widen?
Like a
Well,
typical
like,
cone.
like,
instead
like,
of
like it's
beams.
a cone.
Yeah,
it's
like
a
a
cone.
true, yeah, it's a true
Yeah,
cone.
like-
Yeah, not a. It's not a beam.
They
Which
get
is
so
important.
bigger.
Yeah.
Like each consecutive hit widens it?
No,
What are you
no,
talking
no.
about? What are you-
Just distance based.
These cone. It's
Yeah, it's a
spreads
cone.
from the.
Yeah.
It looks
So
like
you
the
can't
DPS
just.
have
Yeah,
tethers.
it's like, yeah. Whatever, so Jesus Christ.
Well, that's important
yeah,
because
no, I think
if they were
right.
lines,
Sorry, no, just saying it widens. It's like, what? Just say it's a cone.
Paco
no,
noticed
yeah.
that it was only in the DPS I got the tethers.
Yeah, that is peculiar. Okay, so DPS tethers.
What if it's
makes
like
sense. Ooh.
DPS first and then tank and heal second with the tether or something?
Did the tether go away after the first thing went out? I can't tell.
I
if
mean,
still
the-
have a tether.
The tethers on the statues went away, but you still got targeted.
May,
Last
you still
mechanic.
have your tether after the cone went out.
Yeah.
The equilibrium
I still have
equal.
my tether.
Yes.
Yep.
Which
Okay.
means you keep your line, you own
You
your line.
keep
It's
your line. But we all have to be on one specific side as well. So
Well, when you guys run left or right for the
No,
team, you don't
May
have
the
to run
problem
very
is that
far.
you're gonna have to deal. So like the first one, you can just position and we can figure out like, crisscrossing them. But you're gonna have to deal with knockbacks and getting into position on the second one.
The
I don't think
knockback
that's
you
gonna
can
be a huge
immune
issue.
because it
Yeah,
goes
you
through
can
the
immune
boss.
the knockback. Yeah.
You can immune. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's the one that comes with the boss.
here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna whip out the handy dandy paint, and I will stream it in just a moment. Share screen, share paint. Okay, go live. All right.
I guess we'll watch your stream.
I guess.
It's more, I
Thank
guess
you.
I'll watch you paint.
I'm affiliate now, so if you guys can. All right, let's see. So
Like button. Fun.
Ooh, the
let's
PowerPoint.
use. The big lines are
The
gonna
big
be
ones
red.
I think were north and south both times
Yeah,
we got
both
it.
times. Yeah. So we have big lion and big lion, which dropped a puddle. And then we have smaller lions, which will be this nice green color, which were here, 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 and here. So what we can do is for the first one, we can instantly say that half of the room is going to be bad. So we cannot stand anywhere to the left of the pink at the moment. So what I'm thinking is the DPS will stand effectively. I'll use the red for DPS, I guess, whatever. The DPS will stand here, 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 and here. So their cleaves will be towards here, which dodges both of them, then towards here, and towards here. I don't know how big it gets, but this is the only way I can see that.
So the tanks and
doesn't
healers could stand dead center at that point.
I don't think they can be dead center because the north and south one drop a puddle.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out when that puddle goes in accordance
Probably-
with...
I think
They-
I got. Yeah, I was gonna say I think I got the first hit at the same time as the cleave.
Yep, it's the same on mine.
I imagine the healers could probably stand like here-ish and be safe. And then we have the tanks.
Wait, the first.
Yeah. because there's going to be another set, because I still had my tether left over, so I imagine there's going to be more.
I watched your video, and the cleave goes off, and then there's like time before the cones go off.
And then there's time before the cones go off?
Yeah, if you watch, like, if you go to like 10
Oh, I
seconds.
thought it was the same. Okay, let me go to
Not
about
10 seconds.
Yeah.
Sorry. If you go to like 7 seconds, the cleave goes off, and then there's like lots of time where people are running around like
Lots
chickens.
of time. Yeah,
and then the
okay.
cones go off.
Okay, I mistook that then. Alright. So, here, forget all of what I said ever in the history of us knowing each other.
But what
It's
about
nice
the
to meet
ladle?
you, I'm Meg.
members?
Okay. Oh wow, we forgot. I can't forget about the ladles. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I can't like, say anything about this.
So like the people on the not safe side just run a little past center and then they can run back out. They don't have to like run all the way.
But is there
across
enough
the
time
room.
to run? It might
Like,
be reasonable.
They can just like point it
yeah.
a little bit northish and southish. You know, if like the left side was cleaved.
So here, let's use green for DPS. No, I used green for those. Why don't I have more colors?
purple or
How do I get more color? Yeah, purple. Alright, the bright fluorescent purple for DPS. So the two on the safe side can stand effectively to point theirs outwards. That's
Yeah,
not a
yeah.
big deal.
So
by
that would
any
be like
means.
the range
Oh,
DPS.
I did do something. I don't know if
No, it
anyone
depends
caught
on
what
who
I
you're
did.
tethered to.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, you pointed yours to the outside, Seth. That's what
Yeah.
we both did.
Yeah. So I stood literally behind my lion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was no issue. So what I'm thinking is,
Well, the issue is lack of DPS, right?
what do you mean lack of DPS?
If you have to go behind you lose uptime, right?
He's on to something.
I know he is, but
Why don't we see if we
Yeah.
need the DPS first? What if we get past the phase and we don't need the
No, I'm
DPS
just
and-
thinking it's time where the boss is out where you're losing uptime.
Yeah, that's true.
No, keep going, May.
fuck. Okay, I see it.
I do too. Although this still feels weird because there's only 6 people that have to do things.
Is it like
I
parallel
think it was
lines?
chill.
But they said they spread out, so it can't be.
So at the moment, we have to see what happens next, right? We know there's a knockback, and then we all die. That's what we can confirm. Then for some reason, she brings herself to the center. That's the knockback. Oh, what was she casting at the end of the
Oh,
knockback?
she was casting the whatever she stopped.
Release.
Mhm.
Release.
Oh man, I
Oh,
think my internet
great.
like died.
I'm
and
having
there.
massive deja vu right now. Are you okay, D?
No, I
Your
got
internet?
my internet like
Ah.
spazzed out and I got kicked out again.
So let's pretend that this orange circle is the boss. I hate that I'm thinking about this.
I mean,
It's where my mind went to. I know what you're gonna draw.
Yeah. I think, and it might be better just to learn it this way. So cleave goes off. Most of us are on the safe side. We can have melee, which are purple, of course, are magical purple, be here. Probably not there actually.
No, because there's a puddle there that comes out.
yeah, but
The
we could. I
puddle
mean,
comes out where the tank is. The
Yeah, I
closest
mean, I-
person to the larger line.
I
So if you have
stood.
DPS here.
I stood
here.
basically here, and I painted most of my puddle off of the platform.
I don't know where
Yeah.
here is.
If the lion. Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Oh.
north south. I stood
She's
behind the
in here.
lion.
Oh,
I-
so yeah, I'll use a blue marker for where he was.
I think the
Here,
question. I think the question is, do the puddles persist?
I would imagine so. It'd be
They were sticking.
I mean, you can
yeah.
see him in the video.
yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, do they
Um,
persist for the whole part of it, or do they only persist for like 10 seconds?
Can I say?
No.
Say what? Are you gonna spoil us?
No, can I say
Alright,
about
no.
the puddles? I can answer his question about the puddles.
I mean, we
I
see
imagine they
the
persist for the whole
lasting
thing,
until
like,
knockback.
right? You know. Don't worry about it. Would there be a way for Zev and I to both get uptime? if... I think so.
There is.
Yeah, there is. Okay. So, if Zeb and I are both tethered to these ones that I'm about to circle right now, with purple, one of us can be north, one of us can be south. So, for example, the person tethered here would be right here. The person tethered here would be... my cursor? Here-ish. Stop moving, dude. Chill out.
They're cones, though.
I know.
Yeah,
They
but
go- they
so
went-
They're not
the cones
super
went-
wide.
The cones went all the way across the arena.
no,
Yeah,
but
they weren't super
if
wide though.
if you see the cones in this place, if the two melee stay on, the two range can stand by there and
Yeah,
not hit.
Two range
And
would
it
be
doesn't-
here
It doesn't matter
and here.
which two lions the melee get targeted to in this case. Well, actually, sorry, it does because, let's say, May, you were tethered to the south lion, not the north lion. So you were making parallel lines. Then
Yeah, then
both
the
of you
range
guys,
would be on
yeah,
the
both
other
the range would get cleaved.
Another one. Because they would be... so, for example, if a melee is tethered to this one, and I'm tethered to this one, they're parallel. We are standing max melee north and south. The ranged are on the inside here.
Okay, we're thinking the cone is narrow enough.
It's a big cone. If you see the picture I just posted,
No, I didn't. How big
Yeah.
is this cone?
Big
that's the
cone.
one coming from south to north. The one that we counteract. You can see the outline of it.
The south one is the big line. They might not be the same.
Oh, I
Yeah,
guess you might be
the
right.
south one being the big lion
Yeah.
is not that worrying to me.
The south one. The big lion
But
isn't a cone though.
big line does a
Yeah.
puddle.
Yeah, it is.
It is a
Big-
uh,
The big lion does a very big cone and a puddle. You can see that in my video. Now the lion that looks directly across from like near the 3 marker, that does not look like a big cone. The big lion at C is a big cone. The little lion at the 3-ish does not look like a big cone.
I guess the big lion means that we just can't point that in then. We have to keep them out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Out and probably
Okay.
to one side if it repeats.
Oh,
Or
okay, so I got hit
drop
by
on one
yours.
side
Okay.
and then drop a puddle on the other side
Yeah.
if it repeats.
So I imagine the tanks, what they would want to do, I'll use blue marks for the tanks, is, here I'll use the south for reference, is drop a puddle like here, and then drop another one here. Presumably, that's my guess. I don't know if there's a third one, there might be, there might not be. But it looks like the range could just be there, and then the healers could...
East and west should always be safe with these configurations, I think.
Yeah, they could be literally anywhere here.
Well, we'll switch back to extreme.
This all depends on how skinny the small lion cones are, but it looks
Yeah.
good so far.
It looks skinny, but I think this would work. So, range would go directly towards the lion. They would always be in between the two little lions, pointing it outwards. Every time. Melee would be, I mean, we could just say Zeb north, me south, because that I don't think will matter.
We'll say on
Alright.
the knockback, make sure that you guys go east-west, so you don't drop into that fire puddle.
We're inbounding the knockdown.
Oh, okay. Then never mind.
What was that, D?
I was trying to say, we can. Are the tethers random or are they baitable? Like you can bait the one
Random.
saying it's-
Yeah, I think they're random, because I got tethered to one all the way across from where I was. Well, I guess it wasn't all the way across, but like Zeb was closer to the line that I got. What, or was he?
No, because I was at
You would have been closest to the tiger at 1.
yeah,
The 1 marker.
and I got the one at north of V.
The
that's what-
big lions were baitable though. Me and
Yeah.
Zev hit those.
The big lion, I think, is whoever's closest to it. That's what I'm thinking.
And they don't give it tether. People that
Not
They
at all.
do-
Yeah.
they don't give it tether. Yeah.
But we know it's tanks and healers that are
Available. for
non-tethered.
it.
Do we have to share it, you think, or?
No. So Kiana lived by getting hit with only it.
Yeah, I
'cause
was
mine was
kinda
Face's
there.
house. So you both lived through it, but yours hit mine, so I got hit by mine and yours. And
Yeah. Well, I'm just
pretty
saying,
much
like,
got
we have to,
killed.
like, partner up to take the damage from the lion. I don't know.
Actually,
because you lived through taking just one by yourself, Paco.
look at Paco and Kiana. Did you get any debuffs from
So
it?
the,
We did, with fire
The
resistance.
reason that I was
So you can't take 2 in a row. Can you
No.
take through every other one?
The fire resistance is only like 3 seconds. It's
Okay,
just
so
you can't
it's-
take 2 at the same time. What were you saying, D? Sorry, really fast.
So in your MS Paint here, right?
Yeah.
The north X and the bottom X.
Yeah.
As you and Zeb. The ones that
The
are
purple
attached
ones.
to the
Yeah.
purple circle, yeah.
Mhm.
So the thing I had a question about was
Sure.
hold on, let me try to illustrate this.
Oh,
easier
so the
than, like saying it. Because here, if this is the so if this is you and Zeb here in my picture, and they're ranged around the side, how are their cones going in your? Because the one on the southwest, I have to think really hard about the direction. The one on the southwest
worries.
going across would hit you.
What on the southwest going across with him? Sorry.
The cone going from the southwest to the range X mark all the way on the right. Because like if
that goes
Zeb-
off first before lions. Right? You're talking about the half from cleave?
No, I'm talking about the cone from the lion.
Okay.
So
No.
in this, if in this picture, Zev is north, and he's got the cone coming from the northwest, and May had the cone on the southeast, like this.
So we're standing max melee, and the ranged are a little bit closer. I believe it should just go directly north of me. That's my guess. If I am a little bit more than comfy south max melee, I think the southwest lion would hit
Food
whatever
check.
that south range is.
Okay, so you think it would go like?
I think it would go north of me. That's my guess, my suspicion. Oh, I got kicked. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Where are the healers standing on this?
The healers are the ones taking the giant tigers. The tanks are the ones on the inside. If Paco was able to live through taking a beam and then a puddle,
Well, no.
there's no reason to have the tanks not on the inside.
It's 13 seconds, so we're gonna have to do a switch.
Yeah.
Oh, yours is 13 seconds?
Yeah, I just saw my video. And it's
Oh, okay.
it's like
Then,
15 actually.
then yeah, if there's a switch, then, you know,
So
the people not involved are in the center.
Okay, so you think the pink ones?
I think the pink ones,
Sorry.
yes, would go
So
directly
you think
north.
they would just miss you like this?
Yeah, I think they would. That's
Okay.
my suspicion. Gunner, at the moment,
My scribbles don't make sense to you, Gunner?
not sure what's
Yes.
going on with the one.
that does cover all 8 people being involved, Kiana. That does make sense. Okay, so, Gunner,
Yes.
your job in this is to be on the safe side of the cleave, but be north of the southern tiger. That's it.
Okay.
Then you come in, do the release, and probably go back to where you were.
Wait.
Wait, are you saying fix no matter what he's tethered to?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, I'm
that's
tethered
the
to the
thing
other
I have a
side.
question about. What if he's the southern tiger? What if he gets the northwest tiger?
Oh, I
that
guess
he's
that's kind of
tethered
bad.
to?
Yeah, I guess that's bad.
You cleave
Yeah.
the 2 people sitting in the center.
You are on the north or south of whatever tiger you're tethered to. So if you're tethered to the north one, you would be on the south portion of the northern tiger that's on the safe side of the cliff.
Oh my god.
So I would say
So-
we should just. see
Yeah,
it a
same
couple
side,
more
north
times.
and south. You're just always inside the two little tigers. Same side, north and south, inside the two little tigers.
Okay.
So the two tigers are the Oreos. Find your tiger. You're the white stuffing.
Yeah, you're the stuffing.
Ooh, I like that.
I don't like stuffing.
You don't like the Oreo stuffing inside of Oreos?
No.
God, who even are you? Do I even know you?
It's too sweet.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay because the two tigers are white.
Well, okay.
So
Well,
it
instead
has
of
to be chocolate.
Oreos, we just say it's like a sandwich, right?
You're the ham.
You get
Or
to be
a,
the
or a burger, you know.
Well, no, you're the ham between the two bread. You're the cement between the bricks.
I drew one of these pink cones wrong. I just realized this.
Yeah, you did. That's what I was trying to figure out. D.
Yeah, the north is wrong.
You were confusing me with the northeast one.
That
Okay.
one we'll just pretend isn't there.
I'm gonna do a ready check. Let's do the healers on the outside first. Because no. Let's do the healers on the inside first, because they would then already be in position for movement to like heal after the lion's breath things, whatever. To heal either before or after the release. So we'll do the healers inside first, and then the tanks inside second. And we'll see if there's something again after that.
I assume you want north. I'll take south.
Yeah, so
Yep. Usual.
tank fate
Consistent.
first.
Regular
There you go, I
position for
fixed
your
the
pocket.
north.
What
I'll
was
take
that?
south if you want north.
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
Very
Uh,
usual.
Yeah, I'm gonna say for the second, you can probably get knocked back to your lion position there.
Good point. Good point, Gunner. Yeah,
What?
Paco, whoever you are.
What? Yeah,
Was I
I
what?
did good.
Good job, Gunner.
May's just really getting into this. Forget everything that's ever been said since we met.
Seuss, how's this looking? Does this make sense? Explain very simply what your job is. Seuss, your job is you're going to be on the safe side of the half-room cleave. You are going to be in between the two little lions. The only decision that you have to make is, are you tethered to one of the little lions that's on the north or the south? You want to be inside the two lions, close to one of those lions. The one that you are either tethered to, not the one you're tethered to, but on the north side or the south side. So, Seuss, let me I can do this in paint. Do you still have paint open? I'll get rid of everything and draw it very simply. Very, very simply. Okay.
I'd do it.
So, I'll use purple to represent you. Yeah. You're going to be on the safe side. Yep. The other possibility is if you're tethered to this one from Dee's picture. You would still be right here on this purple X. Does this make sense now, Seuss? Kind of like Kafka heads. Do you remember the Kafka? Same side, north and south, but whatever the safe half-room cleave is. Yeah. So if you're tethered to one of the ones on the north, you're going to be on the safe side, on the north side or the south side, whatever side you're tethered on. You just want to make sure you're in between the two little lions. You want to be in this area. You don't want to be in this red area. This is bad. This is good. This is good. Good. Bad. Also bad. That's assuming that this is the side that we need to be on. Right. Did I John Madden this enough for you? I can John Madden it a little harder. Then we do the release of whatever that was. And then I'm thinking you can go back to your same exact spot. Except the healers. The healers would then go out and be on the other left or right side, wherever it was. Now when the healers are healing good heals, and the tanks are tanking good aggro, and the DPS are keeping deep, then that's just good football.
Yes. Madden. No,
Yes.
it's right, Kelly.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
I'm glad I did DPS.
You're glad what?
Not. I don't have to do the lines right there.
You have a line to do, but
Yeah, but mine.
presumably, yeah.
The healer part for this so far actually looks easy, apart from having proper time heals.
Yeah, watch it be random. Yeah, it's possible tanks and healers get tethers. God, that would fuck everything.
Well, then the tanks are the man, the healers are the ring.
Yeah, true. Good point. Very
Yeah.
good point, actually.
Yeah, you just do the same thing. I just hope that's it.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't.
Shoot dragon laser. Yeah.
Hopefully it isn't 100% random, like blue stack.
No,
It's probably
possibility
either
of
all
getting-
DPS or all heals
Yeah,
and tanks.
I can see that.
yeah.
I
And
need-
you can only get one tether, I imagine. That's why Scratch only received one when he was killing them away.
Anyways, I hope you enjoyed my finger painting.
Food tech.
I did. I always do. D.
Dang.
Yeah, I think the question's still gonna just be how
True.
wide are those lasers?
Yeah.
Devotion.
Turns out they're wider than we thought, then we might have to remake some stuff.
Reprisal.
If they're wider than we thought, then I don't want to use my brain anymore tonight. And
We'll just stand out and eat
Yeah.
the DPS downtime, maybe.
yeah. Then we'll go to the other strategy we had, which was just face them away.
Divination.
Figure out what's next.
Spread.
Spread.
Yeah,
Left.
I'd rather figure out what was next after that than try to optimize it.
Out. Enter.
Out corners.
No, but I mean, like, most of the time there's like one way to do it.
Trick and 10.
Because there's multiple ways to do a mechanic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Usually there's multiple ways.
Normally the finale mechanic, there's only one way. Like with the Shiva.
That's true.
Trick.
But like when it comes to like
Like if this is
having
the
to
most
run away from the
complicated part.
boss.
So,
Reprisal.
this is in fact light rampant. There are multiple ways to do this.
Yeah, that's why they call it line rampant.
We as a community are just like the least original people ever.
Yeah.
Why come up with new names when you can use the old names?
What's
I mean-
like
Reprisal. Addle.
we keep calling the AoE thing that what's this
Birdie?
Dead.
Almajust?
no, the Almajust.
Yeah.
But I guarantee as soon as we get to the next raid we're gonna call it whatever the fuck he's casting.
No.
I know what it was called, so probably not.
Nah, it's still gonna be Almajust.
Yeah. Oh.
That's my guess.
You have to worry. Let's
Trick and 10.
Nice adjust. That was good. I saw that.
And knockback resistance. Go.
Oh shit!
Kiana. After this.
Where my tether?
Reprisal.
Oh my god, this thing didn't go off.
Trick.
Oh, I felt like Or dead. We're in recovery mode. And May's like, where's my tether?
I mean, it's a valid question. I was curious.
Reprisal.
I'm
It's
gonna
not like
be
Zeb had to do anything
Divination.
with the recovery.
I won't have.
This will be the first pattern.
First pattern. Blue goes north. Blue goes north.
Litany.
Come in, check what you get. Blue goes north and south.
Trick and 10.
Thank you
Blue
for
goes
reading my
north
mind.
and east. Blue goes north and east.
Devotion. Trick.
Choose one over. This is okay. This is good.
Yeah, north and east.
Oh, mana. 1 second.
Reprisal.
Party stack will be missing 3 people.
Tank.
Sounds like a tank, LB.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, it sure does. Either that or the obliteration.
No, that happened already.
North south.
Oh, you're right, it did,
North,
yes.
South.
This is gonna be out,
South.
north, south.
Unfortunate. Let's jump.
Sorry, I missed a knockback position on that person, and it just kind of snowballed.
Trick and 10.
No worries.
So you go for some bread right now, like actual bread.
Kiana, if she's perfectly north and south, is this the safe line?
It is precisely halfway through this pie slice.
Okay, so this line right here that I'm standing.
Yes, for the cleave.
Awesome. Yep.
Halfway. Yep.
Because I know you've used that, so I was curious. Because coming up for Lion Rampant, you know,
Battle voice. Litany.
if I have to be near cleave, I will definitely.
Divination. Devotion. Reprisal.
Bread.
Left.
Oh, I lied. It's a little more actually, not by much.
It is a little more.
North south.
Inside, spread right after.
Oops.
Trick and 10.
This is fine.
I can get Paco.
Faint.
Both tanks involved.
Reprisal. Trick. Reprisal. Addle.
Okay.
Trick and 10.
You don't have to run that far away, Paco.
Trick. Reprisal.
I'm getting seized.
Reprisal. Litany.
First one.
Blue goes no.
Oh, we lost a Paco?
Yeah. It's when the bomb drops, you damage apparently.
Ugh. Where's your body at, Paco?
Trick intent.
No, it's not.
I rest. It's okay.
Oh, the bombs do damage when they drop. Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was at low health from the Titan
North
explosion.
and east.
What'd you die to, Paco? Because you were
It was
out
the
of Shiva.
bombs.
Also, quick check, which might have contributed.
That's true. But yeah, when the bomb dropped, it did damage. It killed me.
No, that yeah, but what killed you before? Because
It was.
did you
it
just
was-
drop down from the Titan AOE?
It was. What did I die to? I forgot.
Because you were clean through Shiva.
Wasn't it?
It was the Titan AoE, and then the chip damage from the bombs falling.
Yeah.
Battle voice.
Trick.
Litany.
Who died during Shiva? It was
Divination.
Me and Suze. I didn't make my
Devotion.
spot in time.
Reprisal.
I am so sick of this thing's voice.
I wish she would shut up. She doesn't. She talks a lot. And she reminds me of this other fight.
I liked the voice acting in the previous fight. This one I'm a little bit like.
I liked the voice acting in Nirvana. Like that kind of talking.
Spread?
I don't.
Right.
Spread unless you have murderous intent. I
South.
saw that look in your eyes, Gunner.
I thought about it.
Outside
Sides out?
spread.
Trick intent. Feint. Trick. Reprisal.
Spread. Wait, no,
No.
sorry, sorry.
Reprisal. Addle.
Whatever this is.
Diamond dust.
Sorry, my brain just worked. You guys remember.
Trick intent.
You ready for knockback? Knockback.
Trick. Divination.
That's how it feels
Reprisal.
I see
when we're
HP levels. I just
running in. Is that okay, Joe?
it depends.
Well, I guess that
if
would
you-
depend on where
yeah.
I am compared to you. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Okay. Alright. I know what I need to do. We're gonna put a marker on Zev's head. I'm gonna run to him.
Reprisal.
Wow, nobody commented against that. We're not putting it. Alright, north. North is
Litany.
blue. Blue is north.
Devotion.
That sexy blue is north. Hell yeah. North and south are the blues. North and south.
Trick intent.
Hell yeah. Easy game. Very clear decision on who's going where. Beautiful. I love to see it. East and north
Trick.
are blue. East and north. Beautiful. Ah, you love to see it. Something's next.
Big beam.
Big beam of death. Obliterate first.
Exodia.
Reprisal.
Sorry.
Some pattern
Jake did not go out. Sorry about that.
with holding hands.
Hit it now. Oh.
Alright, look at the pattern. Look at the pattern.
Out. Enter.
Enter.
Out
Do
corners.
the pattern.
One.
Out corners.
Stand together. Hold hands.
Trick intent.
Heck yeah, Boston news. Alright.
Yeah. Oh, it's so fantastic. Alright. It's gonna
Divination.
be laser beam time.
Trick.
This is bomb peeler.
Yeah.
Statues.
She's
We're outside.
outsides.
Outsides. Outsides.
Figure out your place.
Left.
Alright, 1, 2, 3. The 3?
Outsides.
Oh.
Oh, I was in the.
Okay.
No, I know. I was in the wrong one.
Outside. So, yeah.
Trick intent.
Yes, were you 4 on the wrong side?
Yes.
Okay. And Suze, it looks like you got clipped by my number 1 beam. That's what killed you. Yeah, so generally if I'm not number 1, I immediately just run to the center, because I know that that's going to be the safest spot. And then if I am number 1, I go towards
Battle
my,
voice. Trick. Litany.
my dude, my finger,
Divination.
and
Devotion.
I wait until I see left or right, and then I just move left or right.
Reprisal.
Should be a relatively simple motion. As soon as you know what you are, you either go to your giant if you're number 1, or the center.
Stack.
Stack your, stack your, stack your.
Right. Enter. North south.
Out. Oh, in. Nah, sorry. In corners. Stack.
Trick intent.
Thank you.
I will not have benediction.
I second win.
Nice second win. Is that what you...
Trick. Faint.
No Benny.
Yeah, I thought it was Benny that saved her.
It was.
Okay, alright.
And second win. Yep.
Yeah, and second.
Yes.
Yeah.
Reprisal.
And second. Yeah, it combination of both.
How dare you not be able to take a hit?
Just a squishy bard. It's not his fault.
Maybe you shouldn't wear such thin pants.
Good point.
Reprisal.
I'm gonna ask Yoshi for
Uni Bard?
blood for blood
Some
back.
thicker pants.
Trick Trick and 10.
I'm getting clips.
What do you mean?
It's fine.
You're fine. Oh, I see. Uh-oh.
It's fine.
Knock back. Alright. There it is.
Trick.
Boom. I love it. I love to see it. Thank you, Zeph. You are a god.
Reprisal. Divination.
I don't know if I like it there though. I'll have to.
Where do you
figure
want
out
it?
some way.
I'll make it happen. I'll make it work.
I need to think
Because
about
this
that
is... The next one is absolutely perfect. The next one is right after the laser beam. It's so good.
Tether crack.
That sounds like a manipulative relationship.
It is. This is very
Reprisal.
one-sided here.
The tether is absolute crap. Yes.
Litany.
Alright.
One.
North is the blue.
He's not allowed to see his DPS numbers anymore.
I don't even have ACT on, dude.
2.
Devotion. Trick and 10. Trick.
Last one. 3.
Dude, I hate how big her hitbox is.
Reprisal.
I love it. 'cause
What a
it means
weird
you can hit it when
complaint.
you're doing height.
I know, right? Like,
You can hit it while
I actually think Thancred's is
I like how
like
big it is.
optimal.
North
Out.
south.
But this one
Out,
Out,
north and
south.
south.
Trick and 10.
Alright.
Reprisal.
So when you figure out that you're not one, just go to the center.
Trick.
Yeah, like this tether is beautiful. So I think it lines up fantastic.
Divination.
crack head.
Under. Or close
Inside.
by
Insides for later.
Sides.
Oh, Redemption Arc on 4
Left.
South.
Three-side knockback. Same side.
North south.
Ooh, that was spicy.
Yeah, it looks like that laser
right.
beam.
That was really close
Alright.
to us.
Insides.
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 Yeah.
Good work, guys.
Trick and
Right.
10.
So let's
I
think about
do have
the
Holler.
lines. Okay.
I-
I've got the
Reprisal.
AoE.
I got shake.
Feint.
I hit it early enough. To
Trick.
That's a really
That's
faint.
not for this
Alright.
long gang.
No, it's beautiful. Pick up.
They're also both inbound.
Oh, I guess I should be northeast.
Yes, I will take.
Oh, I guess
so.
it makes sense. Yeah.
Start.
We're
Alright,
getting
let's just start.
out corners for later.
corners.
Out
Out
corners.
corners there.
Remember, this is during Lions.
Think about your lions. Yep, lions.
Right.
Zevi should be north, right?
Yeah, I should.
That was north. Knockback
That looked
resist.
great though.
And then later we're doing out and
Outer.
sides. Out and sides.
Out.
Oh, one more lion!
Oh, the lions happen and then it's out and sides. Okay, all right, good to know though. Good to know.
Trick and 10.
Yes, if you would be north
Yeah.
there. I have a great video. I think the tiger cone for where I was standing is perfect. Legitimately perfect. Let me get the video really fast because I want to double check and make sure that it
Oh yeah,
was
where
right.
were you in relation to her hitbox? Like inside or on it?
That's what I'm getting the video for. Yeah, I'll show you.
No, Suze, because your tethered line might be on the opposite side.
Yeah. Correct. You're on the same north or south side as your lion but you're always inside the lines on the safe side of the cleave. Okay, I'm getting it really fast.
And that doesn't clip the melee?
No.
Why would that clip the melee?
If it goes across?
Oh, it didn't. I don't believe so. Because it looks like there's very clearly enough room. Oh, right, so let's see. Lions go out about here. Get the clip. Do not keep audio. That might be actually good.
I guess the question is, why does Gunnar go to his line, but Zeus doesn't go to hers?
Gunnar does not go to his line. He goes to the safe side.
Oh, okay, so both...
Who
both-
said Gunnar goes to his lion?
That's what I heard.
Well,
Okay, so they just go
Both
on the
ranged,
same...
yeah, both Zeus and Gunnar go to the safe side. And then they look and see which one they're tethered to. And if they're tethered to the north one, they go towards the north one on the safe side.
But we both
So-
were north one on that one.
Oh, were you?
She was just northwest and I was northeast.
Oh, yeah, that's possible.
Yes.
Makes sense. So,
So one's cutting across one.
how do we do this? What do you mean?
Can you make it back to the other side?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's time.
If you sprint or something?
So I said, why don't we just have both range basically go to
true,
their
yeah.
lion and just stand next to their lion and face it? You know.
That would
You
fix
shouldn't
that.
have to sprint. If you just go towards the middle of the safe spot, the cleave, you should be able to make it back in time without
Yeah, but
sprinting.
information doesn't reach my brain that quickly.
That's right, because you have a brick in there.
That actually does make sense. Why don't they just go to their line? Is there enough time to reach it?
I think there's enough time because you get like a few seconds after the cleave goes off to move.
It might be a safe sprint situation, but I think it will be alright.
Yeah,
Those are wide by the time they get over to the other side.
that is how. cones
Disagree.
work, yes.
I think if I was just a tiny bit more at actual max melee. it
No, I
would've
mean
been-
where you is fine. I think I'm saying by the time it gets to the other side of the
I know.
arena.
That's what I'm saying. If I was just a tiny bit further, by the time it got to the other side of the arena, I think it would have barely touched my line. It would have been, I mean, it already kind of barely touched the city. Like, the line is engulfed, but I think it'd be perfect.
For you to be safe, right?
No, for whatever range is over there to be safe.
Yeah, I'm looking at Zev's line and where he's standing.
No, I was
He's
in the wrong
super
spot.
Yeah, you're
Zeb was in
super
the completely
in.
wrong spot.
Yeah.
No, I know
Don't look at
that.
Zeb's spot.
I'm just looking at how wide the cone is by the time it's touching the other side of the arena. Almost to the other side.
It also won't spread out as much if they're just baiting them left, right like that either. And if they're going diagonal, the
Okay. So yeah, I think if the range stand next to theirs, but still inside the Oreo,
Yeah, still inside the line.
like this, my shitty picture, still inside the Oreo. Should be okay.
I believe so.
And May, you were not at max melee range in this one?
I know, that's what.
No, that's a question, not a statement.
Okay, correct. Yes, I was not at max melee. Sorry, it was phrased in the way of the statement.
Just enough for that.
Mhm.
So we can...
Right, I want to
So-
redeem myself.
When I
Sure,
try on
still on
Gunner's
the floor.
clothes, I look like an actual dwarf.
Now we're seeing it when the lions are going straight across. What is it when the DPS are on opposite sides?
The DPS.
Sorry, the melee.
I think that makes it easier for the range. Because I think that would point it, even further, like angled to the south on whatever side it needs to be. I think that's preferred.
Is there a problem for the healers though?
Because you can just be like, if it's south, you can just be like, like almost straight south. Like just not
Yeah.
first one. It'd be no different for the tanks on the first hit either. If you're not safe for that, we most likely won't be either.
I think it's worth a shot at least. We're coming down to, do we have Nephrim? And that's definitely
We
good people who...
have time for a last pool.
Yes.
I do.
Does this mean I got an apple gunner?
This will definitely be the last one.
Yes.
Thanks. He sounded so unsure about that. Did you not want to share?
I don't remember why I did that emote.
Wait, Gunnar doesn't want to share his apples?
No.
Why not?
In my
That's so
apples.
mean. It's an apple.
Battle
This was
voice.
a-
Trick.
That was a hard-won apple I got from that.
Divination. Devotion. Reprisal.
Stack.
Stack you, stack you, stack you.
Left. North, south.
Inside stack. What an easy pattern.
Trick and 10.
May why don't you do that to us?
You live. You're fine. Because of positionals.
Trick feint.
Wow, so May is like,
Okay, I am tanking. Thank
Yes,
you.
you are.
I will get this obliteration. Can you get the
Reprisal.
diamond dust?
Yeah. I may throw off everything else, but it should be good.
Yeah. We'll just yell at each other.
Yo.
Hey,
I
Battle.
used Shark early, but I just wanted to get.
your reprisal.
Reprisal. Trick and 10.
Get ready for knockback resistance. Knockback resistance.
Nope. Sorry.
Trick.
That's easy.
Yeah, I got it.
Reprisal.
Get tight.
I'm getting May.
Divination.
You guys want LB or no?
Yeah, probably.
Reprisal.
Yeah, just to make it safe. Why not? So, we'll be several.
Wrong yellow.
not wrong
Cool.
side.
That's okay. We gotta watch Zev's body.
Trick and 10.
He's
Zev's
fine.
just gonna die. That's fine.
Well, so am
no, May's gonna die. We didn't get
Oh,
that.
that's right.
Didn't equally
Nobody.
stack.
Yeah.
Shouldn't
Last
I have had
one?
another DPS with me?
You should have.
Okay.
But they've been doing 2 and
Don't
4
move, Zev.
quite a lot.
Sorry, Gunnar. Okay, unfortunate.
Shit's happens.
Made some good prog.
Yeah, remember
so.
during that second one, it's still all DPS. Which, for example, let's see. And then down there.